We're not doing our Charger pregame show from our Winston Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. We are down here on the sideline tonight to get the atmosphere all in. Josh, quarterfinal matchup, the games get big, scores get a lot closer, and everyone is a good team. It's going to be a good night.
Oh, it feels great out here tonight. You can feel it in the atmosphere. Both these teams want this so much. Both fan groups have been talking all season long, so this is going to be an exciting one. If you can't make it, you need to watch it.
Melrose, they come into tonight to hostile territory trying to knock off Westview. It'll be the Wildcats' first road playoff game since their round 2 loss to Haywood in 2021.
Wow. Yeah.
For Westview, they have not lost a playoff game or a home playoff game since Union City back in round 2 of 2022. So both these teams really good at home, but for Melrose, they are here on the road tonight for the first time in a while. They've been hosting a lot of playoff games over the last 4 or 5 years, so something new to them tonight as we get into our pregame show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Josh, how the heck did we get here between these two? What is kind of stemming into a little bit of a rivalry, especially online. The Chargers, they rolled through their regular season schedule with a tough non-conference. They have yet to take a loss here in 2025. In the postseason, though, Westview, they have outscored their 2 opponents in Hamilton and Woodell 117-7. They beat Hamilton 62-0. They beat Westmoreland 55-7. And Asa Barnes has been the go-to guy for Westview here in the postseason. He's carried the ball just 17 times for 287 yards and 7 touchdowns through 2 games, and he's only played 4 quarters.
Hey, and that's not even counting the ones that got called back either. So he's been a stud. This is exactly what you want for playoff football. You want to be able to run the ball.
You got to be able to run the ball. And this Charger defense, too, they've only allowed 10 total first downs in the first 2 playoff games.
Man, this defense has been playing lights out. Everyone knows how good the offense is, but this defense gets me going. It gets me excited. Some of the big hits we saw last week, I think they'll continue today with this Melrose team.
For Melrose, the Golden Wildcats dropped their first contest of the season 36-14, but since then they have won 10 straight while only giving up 40 total points, and that includes a 56-day stretch where they did not give up a point during region play.
I don't care who you're going against. That's impressive. Yeah, you can't just do that and be an average team.
They've cruised in the postseason as well. They've outscored their opponents 70-15. Bolivar, they beat them 40-7. And then Maplewood, they beat them 30-8. They started a little slow. I'm not going to call it struggling. They started a little slow. It was 8-2. But in the second half, they turned it on, outscoring them 22-6 and winning that ball game. And here's been their man. It hasn't been the Mr. Football semifinals that we'll talk about here in a little bit. It's been Tavarco Jackson. Tavarco Jackson, 7 carries for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, 8 catches for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns there as well. He's been doing it everywhere.
Yeah, Jackson is a lights-out player. I remember going back and watching the film on him, and he makes 50-50 balls look like 75-80% balls. Yeah,
he's a great athlete on the outside. If Melrose can get him the ball anywhere in space, and if you need a prayer at some point deep in a drive, Tavarco Jackson will answer that prayer a lot of the time. Well, we're going to take our first 3-minute break of the night. When we come back, we're going to look into the preview of these 2 schools, our keys to the game, and then we're going to have kickoff here in about 25 minutes. But right now, a 3-minute break here on the Sports 731 Network.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers! C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Pregame show brought to you by Winston Alexander Realty, Martin Medical Center, and Roadrunner Driving School. My name is Jared Davis, and this is our lead analyst, Josh Greer, and we are set in about 22 minutes to bring you kickoff from Westview and Melrose in this Class 3A TSSAA quarterfinal matchup. Winner goes home, or winner stays home, gets to practice on Thanksgiving. Loser is turning in pads on Monday. And if you get to practice on Thanksgiving, you're doing something right.
Hey, that's the number one thing. Formerly as a coach, we wanted to practice on Thanksgiving. Forget the turkey. Let's do it together, run through practice, do it super early, and let's play on Friday.
Well, I like that goal more than, hey, everyone has to go to get to the state championship. But if you say, hey, let's get to practice on Thanksgiving, then go get to enjoy our meal,
Yep.
That sounds kind of a little bit better in the moment.
Yes, for sure. No, I tell you what, I'm thankful for a bunch of things, but the 2 times I had the opportunity to practice on Thanksgiving is a little bit more special. Sorry, Mom.
Looking at now the preview between these two schools, we're going to start with a 3A Mr. Football semifinalist showdown. Westview sophomore Graham Simpson, he's thrown for over 2,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions while completing over 75% of his passes. Melrose's sophomore quarterback Thomas Hefner, he has thrown for a touch over 2,000 yards, 31 passing touchdowns. He's also ran for 452 yards and 8 touchdowns. The true definition in West Tennessee of a dual-threat quarterback is the transfer from Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Yeah, he could do it on the ground or he could do it in the air. He prefers to throw the ball, but whenever he's given the opportunity, man, he's fast.
He broke off one last week. That was a fun one to watch, just running through everybody, spin move. It was about a 60-yard gain, I believe. But, yeah, if you don't contain him in the backfield and one of those defensive ends gets pushed down closer to the inside, Hefner can take off and beat you in a bad way.
Yeah, and in a moment's time, just like you said, he's quick, he's fast, he has a strong live arm.
Yes. Looking at each team's running game now, it's kind of even. Melrose, they have a rush-by-committee style of offense led by Hefner, Tavarco Jackson, Reginald Banks, and Lamarius Cooper. They have all ran for over 220 yards this season. Westview is more of a, hey, go do your work with Asa Barnes. 1,008 rushing yards on the season, 13 total yards on the season, 26 total touchdowns on 131 touches. Asa Barnes and Tavarco Jackson is going to be another star-studded matchup to watch.
Man, Asa Barnes is my type of guy to watch. Last week he had the Bo Jackson moment whenever he's running the ball. He can run through you or around you. Asa Barnes is a dynamic running back.
And looking now at the receiving core, which is where I believe Westview may have a slight advantage here in this one. Tavarco Jackson, 39 catches, 845 receiving yards for 15 touchdowns. And Carlos Edwards, 21 catches, 424 yards, and 7 touchdowns are great for Melrose. but you know they like to target Tamarco Jackson. You look at Westview, 3 guys, Dantes Joy, C.D. Dameron, Miles Brown. They have 900, 700, and over 500 receiving yards respectively between the 3. That's Joy with 900, Dameron with 700, and Brown with 500. And guess what? They each have 8 touchdowns or more. I believe it's Miles and Dantes that each have 9, and then CD comes in with 8.
Yeah, the thing is, on any other team, they would each be a number 1 receiver, and you got 3 of them.
You take any other team in their region here in West Tennessee, you disperse those guys out and make them true number 1 options, which there is no true number 1 on this team right now. And apologies for the voice crack. I was going to acknowledge it before I got a moment about it from Mason. But anyways, you spread these guys out across the county, you may see those stats not doubled, but in the 1,000 yards for each of those guys simply because they can be a number 1 option for pretty much any team that they step on.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. Given week after week, we've seen another person step up, and it's like, is it going to be CD's night? Is it going to be Miles' night? Or is it going to be Joy's night?
And some nights we get all 3. Some nights we have one of those guys going for 3 or 4 touchdowns a night.
Yeah, no, and it's dynamic. And speaking of C.D. Dameron, he could go off in other phases as well. So you're looking at special teams or defense.
Yeah, exactly. CD is a jack of all trades. He's a Swiss Army knife for this Westview team. Speaking of defenses on both sides for tonight are really, really good. That's just the best way I can put it. I'm not going to try to be elaborate about it. That's just the best way to say it. Melrose, we mentioned it earlier, 56 straight days without allowing a single point in 6 straight shutouts in their region games. They have forced 22 turnovers this year, with Keemon Jones recovering 4 fumbles and Demarius Baldwin snagging 3 interceptions. This Melrose defense, like you mentioned earlier, don't care who you play. I don't care if they're 0-10 or 10-0. You go 56 days over a month without allowing a point, that is something special.
Yeah, and Baldwin got offered for UT Martin as well.
He could be playing on this very field again.
Yes, next year. So that is very impressive. And not to mention they have Kaufman, who's been offered by Southern Miss. I believe he's a junior.
Yep. You look at Westview's defense now, they've only posted 3 shutouts, but one of those being over a reigning state champ. They have a plus 22 turnover margin this year. And then you look at some of the guys who are making it happen. Asa Barnes, C.D. Dameron, Miles Brown, and Messiah Ward, they have combined for 10 of the 14 interceptions of this Westview defense this year. That's just straight up impressive.
Yeah, it's every week we talk about it. The turnover ratio, it's just so impressive.
Then again, also, too, you look at some of their non-offensive touchdowns. Each team may have 2 or 3 a year. No, this Chargers team has 14. They have 14 non-offensive touchdowns this year on defensive and special teams. And you look at those 4 guys I just named, they have combined for 8 of those 14 non-offensive touchdowns. This team can score in any facet when the defense decides it wants to. They had 2 pick sixes in the week 1, the playoff round 1 matchup against Hamilton. They had a few more picks against Wooddale, a few forced fumbles in that one. And one guy we haven't even talked about, the flex position.
Oh, gosh.
Corey Wells has a pick 6 this postseason as well.
Yeah. No, Corey Wells is a dynamic player. He's been a great addition to this Westview defense. And guess what? He can play running back as well if you need him to.
He had 1 carry for 10 yards and a touchdown. We've seen him emerge with the Keyshawn Frame injury as well. And also, too, one guy who stepped up about midway through the season, that middle linebacker, along with Finn Snyder, Tyler Dunphy.
Yes.
He's worked his way up to 4th on the team in tackles this season, and he leads the team in tackles in this postseason.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like we're calling his name nonstop lately.
Yeah, it's one of those things like where you cycle through different linebackers, and then you finally plug in the one, and you're like, this guy is who we've been looking for all season. If he started at the beginning of the year, he may be up there with Finn as regards to tackle numbers leading the team.
Yeah, and that's over 100, correct?
It's over 100. And, Josh, real quick, we got about 15 minutes until we go. So we're going to stay down here a little bit longer on this Charger pregame show. But real quick, Mason, I don't know if you have it up. Crave. Providing us pregame meals again. Crave is just awesome. I just saw Mason throw his hands up. I don't think he was ready. But, no, Crave providing us pregame meal, getting us ready to bring you this action. Got to be well-nourished. Got to be ready because this one's going to be a high-flying contest.
Yeah, no, love Crave. We've had it a few times this year, and it's always my favorite. I have my go-to order.
I have my go-to order as well. Now we're going to get into our keys to the game, brought to you by Smith & Nanny Design Center and Lumber Company. Looking at the keys to the game for both these teams. First, for Melrose, bait Simpson into some of these bad reads. We've seen it a couple times this year. Lausanne did it one time. They dropped 8 and had somebody sneak back on a hitch route. Design the defensive scheme so your coverages are a little bit hidden, and that way you can maybe steal an extra possession or two.
Yeah, it's hard to trick him. He's only had 3 interceptions all year, and I believe 1 last year. So in 2 seasons,
4.
you have 4 interceptions. So it's hard to trick him. But, yeah, if you could bait him in some of these coverages where you play maybe man, but you have someone in that zone or that spy position.
Looking at the keys to the game for Westview now, be hip-to-hip with Tavarco Jackson. Tavarco Jackson is the favorite target on this team. Make Hefner find other alleyways to go to, because if he gets hot with Tavarco Jackson early in the game, this Westview defense, it could spell disaster.
Yeah, no, Jackson, what is he, 6'2", I believe I saw, 6'2", and he can make any catch on the field, so you want to make sure that you do have great coverage.
And before we take our last break, we're going to look at the playoff bracket now and kind of dissect it here while we have about 5 minutes left to go. On the east side, it's Region 1, number 1 seed Gatlinburg-Pittman versus Region 2, number 1 seed Meigs County. That's going to be a big one. All 4 number 1 seeds on the east side are still alive. Region 3, number 1 seed Tyner Academy is going to face off against Region 4, number 1 seed Giles County. Any of those 4 teams that come out of the east side of the bracket is going to be a tough one in Chattanooga.
Yeah, it will be a tough one regardless of who comes out. You're exactly right. It's crazy to see. We don't typically see all the number 1 survive, but so far we have.
Well, and guess what? In this side of the bracket, only 2 have survived, and they're facing off here on this field tonight. On the other side of this bracket, Region 7, number 2 seed Covington faces off again in the first rematch this postseason between Region 7, number 3 Dyersburg. Covington, they're without James Smith, and that's going to be a huge night. Dyersburg, they kept that game close. They had a chance. They were down by 10 at one point. They were on the goal line, had a chance to go and score and make it a 3-point game. Fumble return for a touchdown, 14-point swing, and all of a sudden you're down by 17 after almost being down by 3.
Yeah, this Covington team's very good. I don't want to take anything away from them, but Dyersburg is a very physical team.
Very physical.
They want to impose their will on whoever they play against. We saw that live and in action. We saw the extracurricular, but I know that this game might be a little bit closer than what people think.
And obviously the game here tonight. Well, we're going to take a 6-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to be upstairs back in our Winstead Real Estate Land Company broadcast booth, but we're going to step aside for a 6-minute break. When we come back, we're closer to kickoff here on the Sports 731 Network.
As they serve our great nation at home and abroad.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we've got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to a Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8888 969.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-936-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
And welcome into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. My name is Jared Davidson, and alongside me, Josh Greer. We just got done with our Charger pregame show on the sideline tonight, and it was a pleasure to get to do that on the field, just be in the environment. And now we are getting set for our captains meeting. Don't have Melrose as captains yet, but Westview's captains. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dantes Joy, Jackson, Couples, Jamal Barnett, and C.D. Dameron should be the fourth guy. Yeah, there he is. Making sure we didn't have a number missing in Melrose's captains running over there as well. Melrose wearing the all white with the gold helmet and the brown/maroon numbers. Little Boston College-esque.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Boston College. They got a few different variations that I've seen on film. They have a nice little uniform setup.
Westview donning the blue jerseys, blue lids, and white pants.
Yeah, the classic look. Whenever I think about Westview, this is what I think about.
Yeah, I didn't know if we're going to see the all-blue look tonight.
thought I saw Don Cody in the house downstairs whenever we walked by.
There's a lot of people here.
Well, he coached for Westview for 20 years, probably, Coach Cody, and he's definitely highly respected in this area.
And here comes Melrose's captains. First one will be Braylon Green. Second one will be Mario Rogers. The third will be 58, I believe, is Mylan Long. If that one's wrong, I apologize. Couldn't see the second number. And the last one, number 7, Keemond Jones. So those are your captains. Officials, our head official talking with the Westview crew. Same thing going on over Melrose. Been a lot of hype around this game, honestly, all the way since like back in June when these two teams squared off in a 7-on-7 that this is where all this stemmed from. You knew this playoff matchup was a possibility, and here we got it.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a good one. Definitely was excited going back and watching the film. They have a lot of talent, but so does Westview. And, we've seen it all year long. You've seen it longer because you've been covering the team longer, but I've started to notice it about week 2, and good gosh, both fan groups are excited about this game. They predicted it.
Yep.
And so, we have it here tonight, and I expect to see a large crowd, and I expect to see a lot of viewers online as well.
Yeah, and speaking of, we have a lot of viewers online. Thank you all for tuning in with us, whether you are from Melrose or here in Martin, fans of Westview, fans of Melrose, whether you're from Nashville, east side of the state, or you're from anywhere else. We've had people tune in from all over. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Melrose's band is here. They provide a good band. Memphis bands are probably one of my favorite parts of the entire sport.
Yeah, no, Memphis bands, I remember back in the day, JCM had one of the greatest bands of all time whenever they'd come play at Henry County. We were able to beat them a couple times, but, man, they were loaded with talent back in the early 2000s. Hopefully we'll start seeing that here soon again.
And now that we're back in the booth, a big shout-out to our quarterfinal game day sponsor, ARS Roofing, First Community Bank, apologies. So ARS Roofing, First Community Bank, Luke's Diesel and Repair, and WK&T. Thank you to those for providing us quarterfinal game day sponsorships and allowing us to continue to have our coverage. One of the few times this year we've been on air for the actual coin toss. About 2:45 to go here until kickoff in this quarterfinal matchup. Winner gets to practice on Thanksgiving. Loser gets to turn in pads on Monday. This is going to be one of the most high-flying games you've seen, probably the most well-rounded, talented game we've had on this field in the last 2 years. And we've seen the likes of East Nashville come to town, Mace come to town. Lausanne come to town.
This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be a great one. High-flying action expected all over. Coin toss up, I believe. Melrose looks like, I don't know if that tap was for them winning the toss. I think they did. They got first choice. Big game field. Said that a couple times this year. This one the biggest out of all, obviously, because winner goes on. It's a win or go home.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the game that you're – here, I'll let you go ahead and give it the call.
Melrose has won the toss. They will defer. So Westview, they're going to get their choice. Not their choice, but they're going to get their desired outcome, and they start with the football. They like to start with the football. They will go right to left to start, and Melrose, they will go left to right. Everyone shakes hands.
Yeah, from a coaching standpoint, I've been on both sides of the ball. Whenever I was with Dresden, we were offensive heavy, and we always wanted the ball first. With Henry County, even though we've had some good offenses, we wanted to kick the ball and get it in the second half. So, it's up to the coach on their philosophy, but, either way, I can see this team wanting to make sure that if they need a second half drive, they start it off with the ball.
And before we get started here tonight at kickoff here at Hardy Graham Stadium, I'm going to pause for a legal ID here near the top of the 7 o'clock hour. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, and Sports Radio 94 FM 1390 AM. Here comes the Westview Chargers out of the Bob Carroll Football Building and out of the Scott Taylor State Farm Tunnel. Both teams locked in warm-ups. Here comes Melrose with the flag. The Golden Wildcats making their way to the visiting sideline. And we are just about set for quarterfinal action here at the 3A level of the TSSAA class. It's going to be a good one. High-flying action. It's going to get chippy at times. I can already tell you that, looking into the future.
Yeah, I think both fan groups understand that. The player groups understand that as well.
And this one's from the art of competitiveness. Both of these teams were in the championship game last year. Melrose up in 4A, Westview here in 3A. Melrose comes down. Alcoa's gone. Both these two teams know that if they get to Chattanooga, they have a good shot.
Yeah, for sure. No, both of these teams, and that's what I was trying to explain to some fans earlier today, both these teams have a shot to go all the way to Chattanooga and bring home the gold ball. So this one is going to be a special one because you know the winner of this matchup, man, they're talented.
So Westview, they will go right to left. It'll be C.D. Dameron, Dantes Joy, Miles Brown. Of course, C.D. Dameron being in the middle, being the most dangerous of the three. 4 special teams touchdowns this year by the man wearing number 7 in blue. This is going to be a good one. And the chippiness, it'll be out of competitiveness. These two teams know where they're supposed to be, know where they want to go. Both teams having made it to the mountaintop last year, neither one able to plant their flag. So here we go.
We're going to hear a lot of good music tonight,
that's
for sure.
A Memphis-style band.
Yep.
Kicking off from Melrose, number 3, Tavaro Jackson.
Tavarco Jackson also kicks.
Yeah, I mean,
does everything.
He does everything. Yeah, no, he's a stud athlete, and I don't doubt that he punts as well.
It's always a bonus when you have an athlete who can do the specialty part of the game. Also, too, but it also doesn't hurt when you have a guy like Kinzer Pratt. But also, too, when you have an athlete who can do the punting and the kicking, it keeps the opposing teams on edge about trick plays.
Yeah, for sure, and that's something that you will have to look for tonight.
And we're underway. The ball is kicked off. Dameron will step up to the 15 and catch it. He's going to let his blockers get in front. The ever so dangerous return man of Dameron knocks off a couple tackles, stays on his feet, and is going to be shy of the 30. A decent return. It's going to be a little over 10 yards. But C.D. Dameron, a quality return in Westview. They will start. Initial spot looks to be at about the 29-yard. No, they're going to give him the 30.
Yeah, it's a good return. You know this team is very athletic. They stayed in their lanes. They're able to get
back
downfield.
To the 29.
Yep.
So the first possession of the game for Westview. They like to go deep first. And here's kind of that 4-4 look. I was talking with defensive coordinator Logan Collins before the game. They'll put 8 in the box at times. And they got 7 right now. Evans in motion. They bump over to the linebackers. Simpson, hard count. Dameron in motion now. Simpson rolling out to his right. He has Barnes underneath. Goes further out to C.D. Dameron at the 40, and it's going to be a Winstead Real Estate Land Company first down on the first play of the game, and the Chargers move the sticks. And we're going to see a lot of pre-snap motion from this Westview team tonight if Melrose stays in that kind of 4-3, 4-4, and they don't follow the motion. That's if they bump the motion.
Yeah. No, that's, very smart. That's very cerebral. That's something that you know that they are doing to try to see what they're running.
1st and 10 on the 48. Brown in motion now to join Joy. Be a handoff to the man of the hour, Asa Barnes. He's going to slide up the middle, get past the 45 into Melrose territory, and he's going to fall forward to the 43. It'll be a gain of 9. It did not look like a gain of 9, but just that's how well he can maneuver inside traffic. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 with 11:25 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and you're already in 2 plays on this side of the field. That's positive plays.
Here comes Westview with their bunch motions. Now trip bunch on the left side of the offensive line. 15 on the play clock. Simpson claps. No one budges. Simpson now will toss it to Barnes on the left side. Has blockers in front. Barnes makes a cut up the middle. He's past the 40. Barnes is past the 35 and then gets tackled underneath by Keemon Jones as Asa Barnes gets up to the 32-yard line for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. And the Chargers a fresh set of downs and a fresh set of 10 yards as it's 1st and 10 from the Melrose 32. They're on the left hash. And Westview, they go trips to the right with Barnes offset of the right hip of Simpson. Simpson takes a snap. Westview, they're going to go quick. Simpson surveying. He goes to the right. He's going to find Miles Brown just out of the reach. Floated that throw a little bit. Had Brown going towards the corner. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 in the first play that has not gone for a big chunk for Westview tonight.
Yeah, nah, it's just a little bit outside. He had good protection. I thought Asa Barnes was doing a good job mirroring to, he could have taken off with the ball, but he saw Miles open. He just let him a little bit too much.
Man-to-man so far that we've seen from Melrose. A single receiver to either side. Dameron is in the slot. Fakes the handoff to Barnes, goes to the out route, and Dameron wasn't ready for it. Bounces off his hands, and just like that, Westview's facing a 3rd down and 10 on the 32 of Melrose. The drive has started to stall out, and it's off the hands of C.D. Dameron. So big 3rd down here in the first quarter on the first drive of the game. 10:46 on the clock, not even 2 minutes amassed.
Yeah, you would think 4-down territory right here.
Dameron in motion from left to right behind Simpson. Simpson takes a snap. They're going to go screen play. Caught by Barnes at the 35. Barnes cuts back inside. He's past the 25. Asa Barnes past the 20. Has the first down. Still on his feet into the red zone before being hoisted down by a Colts of Wildcats. He gets it up to the 15. First down and 10. Winston Real Estate Land Company first down. And a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. The first time we've seen the screen game from Westview tonight. And it goes for a chunk play. 1st and 10 on the 15.
Yeah, and I love that little over screen. That's something, they run whenever they need chunk yards.
Brown in motion from left to right. Simpson takes a snap. Hands off to Barnes at the middle. Barnes dives forward. About a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. And looks to be initially a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down and 7. And you also have to love how patient Graham was in the backfield on that screen pass. Waited till the last second to dump it off. And that allowed the defensive line to get far enough away.
Yep, you got the linemen exactly where they needed to be, and it was a good chunk play.
Spread look, Barnes in motion. Simpson look to Barnes. They go back underneath the other side to Brown. Brown has a blocker in front, and Miles Brown will score from 12 yards out. First Response Security Services touchdown. Westview dials up the sleight of hand, and Miles Brown scores for the game's first points. 6-0 Westview, 9:51 to go here in the first.
Yeah, that was a good drawn-up play. He looks right to throw it out in the flat and turns around and throws the little screen, the little under screen again. Fantastic. Good play call.
Swinging gate. And they're going to go for 2, trying to get to the outside. Barnes stiff arms a man, and he waltzes in. 8-point drive for Westview. They get the touchdown, then the 2-point conversion. What an opening drive. That takes off 2:09 by the Chargers.
Yeah, no, fantastic opening drive. And anytime you think that the offense is going to have a good night on the other side, getting that extra point there helps.
So 9:51 to go in the first quarter, and Westview leads 8-0. Josh, just what a great play calling drive right there for head coach Matt McConnell as well.
No, yeah, fantastic. I love doing the little over screen is what we called it at Dresden. The little screen to the left, and then you fake it out to the flat, and you go back to the very next play. Defense is drawn off. All eyes are on Asa, and then you have Brown wide open. Great play.
Great plays all around Westview. Everyone knows that a big portion of this Westview offense is that screen game. And when you start adding in these different flares, these different branches off of the screen game, teams are kind of thrown through a loop.
No, yeah, it is very hard to defend because you've been preparing for one thing, you follow that thing, and then, they just backdoored you.
DeMarco Jackson back deep to receive. It'll be Kinzer Pratt to kick.
Yeah, this would be something that you want Westview's kickoff team. They've done a good job as of late. You want to make sure they stay in their lanes. Very athletic returners. If you stay in your lane, then hopefully you can get them down. If not, they could take it to the house.
Pratt, it won't be his usual deep kickoff. It'll be bounced at the 20 and touched, and it's going to be a good bounce. Oh, no, but the return team falls down, and what a tackle by the jersey on the return for Melrose. That looked to be number – couldn't see the quite number.
I don't know if that was Corey Wells or not. He was the last one getting up, but fantastic job by whoever grabbed that. 35.
35 on the tackle, Finn Snyder.
Yeah.
And so here we see this Melrose offense that has been very good this year, led by Mr. Football semifinalist Thomas Hefner. Two of them in the game tonight, Graham Simpson being the other one. Already passed for a touchdown. Here comes Melrose. Trips to the right. They start on the right hash of their own 24. Now they go empty look, spread. Westview dials up some pressure early, and they're going to get to Hefner. Hefner escapes it, trying to roll out. He's going to throw on the run, pops one over, and Miles Brown's going to pick it off. Miles Brown gets the interception, then picks it off. What a start for the Chargers.
What a start from Miles Brown.
Miles Brown gets the pick. An E&H Refrigeration defensive stop, and all of that was caused by the blitz and pressure up front.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. You hurried the quarterback. He didn't see Miles, and he throws the early interception. That's the thing, guys. You have not seen a defense like this. I'm sorry, opportunistic. This team will take it away from you at any given moment.
Plus 23 in the turnover category now, and for Miles Brown this season. He joins the team tie at the top. No, he takes the team tie. Excuse me. He takes the lead with 4 interceptions this year. Westview, they go 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Now Dameron in motion from the slot to the right. Flag on the play. It's going to be, I believe we're going to have a slight movement by Westview up front. It's thrown into the backfield of Westview. First penalty marker tonight. Almost made it 3 full minutes.
Yeah, we've had a few of them the past season, but, they've done a better job this playoff.
Well, I mean... Say that. You look at the Westmoreland game last week. Westmoreland, because of the offsetting penalties last week, Westmoreland had 0. And Westview had 15 for over 160 yards.
My brain is like
and
a
they
stone.
won. And they won 55-7. That's how that game went. But here we go, 1st and 15 after the first false start of the night by Westview. Joy at the wing on the right. He goes in motion right to left. Simpson takes a snap, fakes the handoff, slant over the middle, and it's almost picked off, but dropped by Melrose. Melrose sat in the middle of that RPO, and boy, did they almost get the ball right back.
Yeah, you said it earlier. One of the keys of the game, if they can disguise some of the coverage, they can maybe lure him into an interception. Thank God he did not complete that catch.
Mario Rogers almost with the interception. Westview goes 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson will drop back to pass on 2nd and 15. He's going to go down the sideline for Joy, and Dantes Joy makes a diving catch, a jumping catch inside the 10. Winstead Real Estate Land Company first down. It'll be 1st and goal to go on the 6. And it's a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Chargers trying to jump on the Wildcats here fast. Hurry up. They get to the line. Ball spotted on the 6. It's 1st and goal to go. Some fog starting to move in here in Martin, Tennessee. Simpson takes a snap, hands off to Barnes. Barnes behind his offensive line. He's going to gain 2 at least up to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that's what we missed last week from Joy. I'm glad to see that deep ball connection again.
And here comes Corey Wells. Asa Barnes is going to have to come out for a play. His helmet came off, so that's by rule. And we'll see if they feed Corey Wells here. A very hard runner. And as if Westview stays alive long enough to get deeper into the postseason, there may be some times where you have to give Corey Wells some spot snaps. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson calls out a rush look. It'll be a jet sweep to Joy. Joy trying to get to the outside. Cuts back inside by a block from Wells. Dantes Joy still on his feet. And I believe he's going to be a yard short. 3rd and goal to go from the 1.
Tough run, though.
Oh, and Simpson's going to come out. We're going to get the heavy set here early.
Hey, I like seeing the bigs. This is something I enjoy watching.
And it'll be more than likely Dantes Joy taking the snap. And on the year, Joy has 7 carries for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns. And after that one, he has 8 now. And Westview's going to go heavy. Chargers trying to go up by 2 scores here early. 3rd and goal to go from the 1. Barnett shifts over to the right. They move the offensive line, and the right tackle picked up his hand. That's going to be a false start. The Chargers weren't set. So you squander the opportunity on 3rd and 1. It'll back up back to the 6 and be 3rd and 6. Well, 3rd and goal to go from the 6. And here comes Simpson and Barnes back into the game.
Yeah, you can't put your hand on the ground and pick it back up.
Just a misalignment.
Flag on the play. Illegal procedure, Westview.
Well, now you have Asa back out there, so you open up your playbook a little bit more. Not saying that Corey Wells couldn't do it because I think he's a dynamic runner, but now you have a little bit more options of plays you can call.
Ball on the left hash. 3rd and goal to go from the 6. Simpson takes a snap. He'll roll out to his right. Looking for Joy over the middle. Throws back over the cross the middle, and it's going to be batted down. Dangerous throw by Simpson. Back over the middle of the field across his body. You see what the Chargers do. You just had a one-play defensive possession where you picked off Thomas Hefner is his 4th of the year. I believe you're going to leave the offense out. You have a chance with, Kinzer Pratt is 2 for 2 on the year.
Yeah, Kinzer Pratt's a great kicker, but they know how important it is to score touchdowns when you can score them.
And either way, you'd still go up 2 scores. Play clock down to 15. 4th and goal to go from the 6. Joy and Dameron out to the right. Brown to the short side of the field here alone. Simpson takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throwing over the middle, and it's Dantes Joy! Dantes Joy catches the slant route on the RPO for a First Response Security Services touchdown from 6 yards out.
Yeah, it's hard to stop a Joy slant. It kind of reminds me of the days when the Titans were good and they had A.J. Brown. He's a big physical receiver. Yes, he can catch the deep pass, but he's also so physical within a few yards.
Titans being bad wasn't that long ago. Or being good wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago. 4 years ago. 3 years ago.
Still the
PTSD.
Still the dumbest draft night trade, and I was a Treylon Burks fan.
Yeah, I know. Because Arkansas,
I still thought he was going to be a great college or pro receiver. It's just
he's been Mr. Glass. He came back for Washington, and then he broke his finger.
Yep. Extra point is up and good, and the Chargers, they lead 15-0 here. Just over 4 minutes game time gone here in the first quarter.
It's big time. Going forward on 4th down, for a lot of people is scary. For Westview, it's just another day.
And you hear Rocky Top playing by the student band. So Simpson, 2 passing touchdowns tonight. 1 to Joy and 1 to Miles Brown. And that drive set up by Miles Brown interception.
A lot of dudes on this team, a lot of dudes. It's hard to stop them all.
Dantes Joy is now the all-time leader in touchdown receptions for first.
Yeah.
And you just heard it over the PA announcement. Dantes Joy, now the all-time receiving touchdowns leader for Westview in school history.
Man, that's huge. That's big time. I love that for the young man. We've heard nothing but positive things about his character, about his leadership on and off the field, so that's great for him. And could be a Skyhawk.
Could be a Skyhawk. He has 2 offers right now. One here from UT Martin, one from Arkansas Tech. So not even 5 minutes of game time gone, and it's 15-0 in favor of Westview. Josh, it's humid outside. You start to see some of this fog rolling. It's been foggy here the last 3 nights. Some dense fog as well. If it gets foggy here, it's going to get hard to see. Pratt's going to pooch this one, and it's going to be caught at the 9-yard line. Return man's going to bring it back towards the middle of the field and be taken down at the 30. Big-time tackle by the Chargers on the return. That's Jackson Couples in there as well, along with, I believe, Keyshawn Frame. Those 2 combining to make the tackle. On the return, that was Christian Miller.
Yeah, great job by the kickoff team. I tell you what, this team does a fantastic job of open field tackles.
They do, and also, too, what they've done this week, too, instead of letting Kinzer hit these low liners deep, Kinzer looks like he's worked on his placement a little bit more and gotten more air under the ball at the 10. It's going to be a handoff first of the night, bounces away to the left side, dodges more tackles, and here comes Melrose fighting back. Reginald Banks Jr. is tripped up into Westview territory right around the 30-yard line, broke a few arm tackles early on. And Melrose trying to strike back and cut this lead back in half. They officially spot him. Or are they going to say he stepped out? They're going to say he stepped out at the 35.
It's positive for Westview that he stepped out a little bit further back than where I thought he was placed.
A big run by Reginald Banks Jr. Melrose trips to the right. Be a handoff to Banks. No, Hefner's going to keep it. And flag comes flying. That was a hold against Jackson Couples. The culprit being, I believe, Cheston Shegog. And heard more whistles. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Melrose. You saw as soon as Couples try to come away from the block, the jersey grab, and if you can see it from up here in the press box where we are, you know the 2 back judges are going to see it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad that's a good call. You want to make sure that we're playing within the rules. And, that's Westview backs them up a few more.
So first down and 20 now from the 45. props to Memphis fans from Orange Mound.
Yep.
A lot of talk. They traveled really well. I believe they got a couple. It looks like one bus. Looks like they got a bus to travel up here. Twins to either side now make that trip to the right. And Corey Wells read it off the edge. And Hefner is going to go down for a loss of 1. And Corey Wells read the snap perfectly. Yeah. I believe it looked like he had been studying the cadence a little bit in film. And when you send that flex off the side.
Yeah, it was definitely a called blitz. You could tell, and he understood the cadence.
So Westview's going to go with a nickel look here. Bring in 2 more defensive backs. Brought out 2 of the interior linemen. And Callan said he was going to do this.
Smart guy,
and
knows ball.
Oh, yeah, just a great defensive-minded coach. Melrose trying to get quick, 5 on the play clock.
Here's the one on Jackson down low. They like to go to him.
And it'll be a handoff to Banks Jr., and Banks Jr. has another block in front, and he's going to fall inside the 31. Gets a big chunk of it back. It brings up 3rd down and medium. 3rd down and manageable. That's a good one to say. And we kind of talked about it earlier. This Melrose team, when you look at it, a designed running team, not necessarily the greatest. They still, obviously, with Reginald Banks in their offensive line, still a good running team. But it's been a lot of scrambles, it seems like.
Yeah, no, it's a team that's probably designed to run, but they have this big play capability that I think Westview's making sure they keep in front of them.
Charger fans getting loud. 3rd down and 6. Hefner will drop back to pass. He'll go to his bubble route, and it's read perfectly by the Chargers. Drop for a loss. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You'd have to expect it's 4th down territory. They have to be running a play here. I don't know. What is that, 4th and 8? I can't see from this angle.
Snyder, Couples, Wells, all in there in the mix. Dunphy from behind as well. A lot of different Chargers in. 20 on the play clock, and here comes Melrose with their personnel. Huntington leads East Robertson 14-3.
Oh, good for them.
Give you some score updates here tonight as we have some break time. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Trips to the short side of the field, ball on the right hash. 4th down and 8 to go. Hefner, he'll draw back to pass. He's going to go for the go route. He's going to target Brown, comes back, and this may be called on Miles Brown. Never made the turn back to the ball. And I believe this is going to be pass interference on Miles Brown. Hand fighting both ways, but when Brown doesn't turn back,
yeah,
I believe they're going to get the man with an interception here tonight. Yep, and it's a pass interference call on Westview. And it'll give Melrose an automatic 1st down. Go from the line of scrimmage, so from the 33 up to the 17 or 18. 18. There you go. That's correct math. So Melrose inside the red zone for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and if you're Westview, if you think the play's going to go for a touchdown, obviously you make the penalty 100% of the time. But on 4th down, you got to try to turn around.
So 1st down and 10 inside the red zone for Melrose. They have the ball on the 18. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hefner communicating with his offensive line as Banks goes to the right side of Hefner. Ball spotted on the left hash. Man in motion from left to right. We have yet to see a target to Tavarco. Be a handoff to Banks at the middle. Tries to cut it inside. He's bounced backwards. That's going to be Tyler Dunphy making the tackle for a loss. And, man, we talked about him in the pregame, and that's his first big play of the night. A tackle for a loss makes it 2nd down and about 11.
No, he's been playing lights out the last half of the season. I love seeing it. He was able to feel the daylight is what we used to call it.
So 2nd and 12, they call it a loss of 2 back to the 20.
There's still plenty of time in the first quarter, but gosh, it feels like so much game has already been played.
4:30 to go in the first quarter. Twins to the right now for the Wildcats. Hefner hands it off to the right side to Banks. Banks trying to bounce to the outside, cuts it back up, and he's going to fight for a gain of a yard or 2. Looks like he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage of the 18. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Jackson Couples in on the tackle, who also has a defensive touchdown this year against Devine County, was a fumble recovered for a touchdown. We have whistles on the field.
Timeout.
We have an R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout taken by Melrose, the first of the game. And with that being said, we'll take our first of the game on the other side. 3rd down and about 10 to go for Melrose inside the red zone here on the Sports 731 Network.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
So after the R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout, we are back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It was a timeout by Coach Morrow and the Wildcats. Officially 3rd down and 11. They're on the 19. 4-down territory. Wildcats got a 3rd down conversion earlier. Trying to make it a second one here on this drive. Twins to either side. Banks to the right of Hefner in the backfield. Man in motion from left to right will make it. And they're going to move on the offensive line. And the Wildcats are going to back up 5. And it's going to make 3rd and 11, 3rd and 16. And they're outside the red zone.
Yeah, that's those are mistakes that you don't want to make whenever you're this close, and especially whenever you're down 15 points. But if you're Westview, you're excited because this is a dynamic team.
So the Chargers are going to we're going to take off Walker and Joy, who have been a part of their nickel look. I don't even think it's their nickel look. It's you have about 7 defensive backs on the field with that one.
Yep.
More of a quarter. Same formation for Melrose. Twins to either side. 3rd and 16. Man in motion from left to right. More whistles.
Flag was thrown.
Encroachment on Westview. So give those 5 yards right back. We're back to 3rd and 11.
Yeah, got to watch the ball. I understand you've been listening to that cadence all day, but, they're going to go on 2 and 3 and whatever else they can to try to get a competitive advantage.
Very well coached team as well. They know adjustments to make when needed. So back to 3rd and 11 on the 19, back into the red zone for the Golden Wildcats out of Melrose. So same formation. Same motion. Trips to the right now. Hefner will drop back to pass. He's going to go to the right side and overthrows his intended target of Christian Miller. Brings up 4th and 11. Had Miller splitting a double coverage. Incomplete. 4th and 11.
Well, we see one running to the sideline. I don't know if he's talking to the coach.
That's Hefner, I believe.
Yes.
They're going to make a substitution. Back onto the field will be Carlos Edwards II. Under 20 on the play clock. Almost down to 15 now. Yeah. And here comes Hefner and the rest of his skill position unit. They have to hurry up. 10 on the play clock now.
Yeah, you still got to get lined up. People need to hear the play.
And you got to be set. 5. Melrose has already used 1 timeout this drive. Don't want to burn 2. 2, 1. They get the snap off. Hefner, he's going to look over the middle. He's going to be taking it on a draw, and Hefner sidesteps a man. I believe he got it by a few yards. Or it's going to be close. Never mind, I looked at the wrong stick. It's going to be right on the marker.
Yeah, they may have to measure this one.
I think from where the line judge is standing, I may have it.
Yeah.
It's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, it looks like he does. You're exactly right.
If he got it, they're inside the 10 with goal to go. If he doesn't, it's a turnover on downs, and Westview takes over. We're going to have an actual chain measurement. Don't take any chances. Don't eyeball it.
Timeout for measurement.
And here we go. We're going to back them off, and we're going to have a chain measurement. Haven't had this, I don't think, at all this year.
No, I don't believe we have all season.
So it was 4th and 11. Thomas Hefner, a designed quarterback draw, got him pretty much 11 yards right to the down marker.
Yeah, and as we've seen on film, he's dynamic. He can run with the ball.
They're trying to eyeball this. Bring the chains out.
Yeah, bring them.
Yeah, there we go. Melrose players got to back up a little bit. So I thought they were. From up here, I think he had it. See where that happens when they stretch this out. Oh, he got it by half a football. Yeah. From up. My eyes do not deceive me. Thomas Hefner picks up the first down on 4th and 11. So 1st and goal to go. He spotted on the 8. Say from the spot, from up here, it looked like he had about at least half of a football.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe even more.
If you're Melrose right here, probably run the ball. You've had a good night running so far.
Banks has had a few chunk plays. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Banks to the left of Hefner. It'll be a handoff to Banks. No, Hefner will keep it, trying to get to the outside. Flag come flying. Couples got held again.
Yep.
And then Asa Barnes works Hefner out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So it'd be interesting. You probably take the holding call. It's going to be about an 8-yard difference whether you take it or decline it. And I believe we do. I believe Coach McConnell does accept. It'll make it 1st and goal to go from the 18. No, we're not moving yet. Holding. Yes, he will accept. So we will back up to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, then you can send someone off the edge as well. It limits the plays that, they could call if it's 2nd and 12.
It's been a long drive. Over 4 minutes so far.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's giving that Westview offense, some of them, the time to rest.
Yeah.
Still got Barnes Dameron out there. And Brown. And Drake Hickman. 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
Could be a fade moment.
Oh, Melrose's base movement. Hefner scrambling. Hefner being pushed backwards.
Oh.
Hefner is going to stiff arm, works his way back up the middle. Finn Snyder gets the sack back at the 30-yard line. Finn Snyder mirrored it perfectly, and it's another big loss. A loss of almost 12, officially 11. They spotted at the 29. 2nd and goal to go from the 29-yard line.
Relentless.
And that's it's a sophomore mistake. It's a sophomore mistake. Graham's had a couple of these this year. He had a intentional grounding in the red zone, or in the end zone, apologies. But Hefner, you're out of the tackle box. Just get it to the line of scrimmage, and no matter if a receiver's in the vicinity or not, you're not going to get an intentional grounding.
Well, you're right. He's a sophomore, and so he's used to seeing what he's done already. And so, therefore, he's like, I can make this play.
Spread look. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Whistles again. We're going to have a second timeout by Melrose? We do. So Melrose and Coach Morrow burned 2 of their 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. Still 2:37 to go. A drive that has taken over 5 minutes. And they know how pivotal this drive is. You have to score or else you're going to give the ball back to Westview, and they've already scored twice.
For sure. Yeah, that's exactly why they want it in the second half as well. They want to get some points on the board because it's hard to slow down this Westview offense.
Covington up over Dyersburg 14-7. That's our main score of interest here tonight. McKenzie and Richland tied at 7. McKenzie had to go to Richland for that one. Yeah. That's just how the bracket laid itself out. And Milan's up 7-0 over East Nashville. So an R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout, the second one of the quarter for Melrose.
Yeah, it's tough because you may need those here in the second quarter as well. So, we've seen this with teams before in the past where they use 2 timeouts real fast, and then you need them.
Second and goal to go from the 29. After a huge sack by Finn Snyder. Empty set. 5 wide for Thomas Hefner and the Wildcats. Hefner drops back to pass, looking over the middle. He's going to go to a fade route. It's floated, and miscommunication. I thought he was going to hit Tavarco Jackson on a fade. Tavarco Jackson ran more of a post, skinny post at that.
Correct.
Started out wide and went towards the hash mark instead of going more towards the middle. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal to go from the 29.
Yeah, I wonder if that was an option route that he looked at the DB and decided to run the skinny post instead of, the true fade.
Hefner got the ball out quick. Maybe a little rattled by the pressure, but if it was an option route, wasn't enough time for Hefner to read it. He got the ball out quick.
Yep. Well, we've definitely seen on the highlights they like to run that fade.
Where you mentioned in the pregame where a 50-50 ball becomes more like a 75-25 and 80-20 for Tavarco Jackson. 3rd down and goal to go from the 29. 2:32 to go here in the first quarter. Melrose, Hefner, empty backfield. He's looking over the middle again, steps up. Jamal Barnett was there. Hefner rolling back over, throws over the middle, jump ball, and wide open. It's going to make it 4th and goal to go. Just finding a hole in the defense was Chase Wade. As Wade gets it down to the 5-yard line. Busted coverage by Westview. And that's going to go as a 24-yard gain. And instead of 4th and goal to go from forever away, it's going to be 4th and goal to go from the 5.
Yeah, and that's tough. Usually in a play that takes 6-7 seconds, you get holding from the offensive line, but I guess they did a good job not holding.
Empty backfield again. This could be a design quarterback run. Hefner drops back to pass. He's going to throw it. Rolls out to his right. Throws to the court. Wide open. Busted coverage again. The Chargers, 2 busted coverage plays after 3rd and goal to go from the 29. And Melrose scores a 6-minute drive by the Wildcats to get this one back to within 1 score.
Well, they spent a couple of timeouts in this quarter, but they knew that it was well worth it.
What a drive by Melrose. 1:47 to go in the first quarter.
It'll be interesting to see if they go for 2 or kick the extra point.
I don't know how often they really kick.
Yeah.
Did we get? I didn't see who caught the touchdown. Was it Wade again?
They weren't set.
And going for 2 again. Hefner. There's a flag down, and Hefner's going to go down.
Yeah, deny it. They weren't set.
Yeah, this is going to be on Melrose. I believe they're going to decline this. Did you see who caught the touchdown? I think it was Miller, Christian Miller, I believe. Trying to get the tweet out, but if this is on Melrose, they're going to decline it. So it's still a 2-score game, actually. Illegal shift on the Wildcats. So 1:42 to go here in it should be 1:47. The clock's running. We're down to 1:37. Odd. (15-6).
Yeah, 15-6, and if you're not getting these 2-point conversions, you need to make sure that you tell your team to settle down so you can be back in this game. It's going to be hard to climb out if you're missing and the other team's making. Beautiful night, but man, the humidity is.
You're seeing it. It's hazy up here. We're inside with the window open, obviously, to get some airflow in here. And cardstock paper is turning into regular paper. That's how humid it is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back in church.
There's an old soccer broadcast that myself and one Davis Gregory did, where it was the hottest part of the summer. It was in August or September. It was a Sunday. The sun had gone down. It was like 100 degrees during the day. The sun goes down. It's still like 90, 80 degrees with 100% humidity. Yeah, all of our papers, you could literally pick it up, and the weight of the moisture on the paper would just fall.
That is insane.
So 1:37 to go. Here comes DeVarco Jackson to kick off. It's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. I believe Westy's going to, I don't know, you could elect for a re-kick. But I believe head coach Matt McConnell wants his offense on the field.
Yeah, for sure. And at the 35, that's a good spot to start off. We'll see how this Melrose team, just like Westview, they got a lot of guys playing 2 ways. Yep. And, they just spent a long time running up and down the field. And, they could be a little tired.
So they walk it up to the 40. If it goes out of bounds past the 35, it's at the 35. If it goes out of bounds on or before the 35, or at the 35, I believe it's a 5-yard walk-off.
Well, I learned something today.
So Melrose responded well. After Westview scored on their opening drive, then Melrose threw a pick. Westview scored again. Melrose responds with an over 6-minute drive.
Couple of 4th downs,
too. A couple 4th downs, a couple 3rd downs as well. And here comes Graham Simpson in this Charger offense at their own 40 on the right hash. Single receiver to either side. Dameron at the mountain position on the wing back. Barnes takes the handoff. He's going to fall forward for a gain of a couple up to the 42. A gain of about 1.5 to 2 yards. Yeah, they say it's more on the 41. So only a gain of 1. So 2nd down and 9 upcoming, under 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And we'll see how this team reacts to this long drive that they just got done with.
Spread look. Simpson drops back to pass. Pressure comes up the right side. Simpson is going to go for Dameron on the side and almost picked off again. Simpson had to get rid of it quick, slightly underthrew it. 3rd down and 9 upcoming. Melrose brought the pressure, forced Simpson to get it out quick and almost threw an interception. 1:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, this would be an interesting play call here. They've had a lot of success with the under and over screen, so we'll see, what they decide to do here.
Melrose has yet to bring out that bear look over the center. 4 down, they shift to the defense. Simpson reads it, readjusts his protection. Dameron in motion from right to left and making trips to the left. Simpson, he'll drop back to pass. Simpson looking for the out route, has Dameron. He catches it at the 44. Dameron sneaks a few more yards in before stepping, out of bounds at the 47. They said it. I thought Dameron may have gotten to the 48, 49, but it's going to be 4th down and 3 to go.
4th and 3 at midfield.
And, West is going to go quick. Single receiver to either side with Dameron at the wingback looking. Whoa.
Yep.
Mountain trips with each tackle far out. Simpson goes under center. Fakes the snap. Joy back in motion again. Melrose staying put, and a timeout, an R&R Lindell Boutique timeout by Coach Matt McConnell. First time we've seen that one this year, and in the quarterfinals against a very, very good Melrose team. You go in the bag of tricks.
Yeah, for sure, and I think they were trying to get them to jump off sides with all the different movement going on and the sounds going on. But, Melrose stayed at home, and they had to call a timeout. Fourth and 3. What do you do, Jared?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it'll be. Dyersburg. Whoa. Hang on a second. No. Okay. That was texted to me wrong. Thank you, John Barlos, for the clarification on Twitter. As the Chargers lead Dyersburg 21-7, Sean Macklin has all 3 touchdowns and already over 200 yards rushing in the first quarter.
Wow. Repeat that.
All 3 touchdowns, over 200 yards.
Jeez.
Henry County up 14-10. Huntington leads East Robertson 14-10.
All right, Westview back out here.
So 4th down and 3. McKenzie and Richland still tied at 7. Twins to the right. Simpson with the Melrose band playing in the background. 4th and short, they go for it. Whistle's thrown and marker's thrown. This is going to be on Westview, I believe. Illegal motion, maybe?
Yeah, or not having
Or no, we're going to have a timeout.
Okay.
So both coaches have used 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. Wow.
Yeah. Not something I thought we'd say tonight.
Games like these bring out the weird things and the oddities. And in the first quarter, Coach Morrow and Coach McConnell have each used 2 of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah. I wonder if he's saying anything. I don't know if the band can play actually during. I'm not sure.
They're allowed to play however long they want to. It's just, I think.
Okay.
Believe. Now, I think it's a little different in college.
It is, yeah, for sure. But high school, they
can play,
okay.
I believe they can play through.
That seems like an advantage. Something I would do.
Oh, yeah, especially when you have a band as good and as loud as Melrose's.
Yep.
Call a game back my sophomore year in high school where we played at Oxford, Mississippi, or no, Olive Branch, apologies, where Thomas Hefner transferred from, ironically.
He and his father.
And their band was very loud. And I was playing center, and it wasn't fun. 4th and short to go. Simpson's going to go for the long ball to Dameron. Dameron trying to track it, cannot track it. It's going to be flag comes down late. I believe Simpson got hit. West's going to get bailed out.
Yep. That's a silly play by Melrose, but we'll take it.
Westview will take it. Roughing the passer against Melrose. Yeah, that was late.
Yeah, it was so late that I looked at the ball in the air and
yeah,
then
I was watching.
back.
I was watching Dameron try to track down the ball, and I come back, and as soon as I look back, that's as soon as I see Simpson hit the ground.
Yep.
So the Chargers get bailed out on 4th down, and they move into Melrose territory. It'll be a fresh set of downs. Winstead Real Estate Land Company first down. Still here in the first quarter, 50 seconds to go. Simpson takes a snap, hands off to Barnes. Barnes up the middle. Barnes has a gap. Barnes has to make a man miss. He does. Barnes, stiff arms another. Asa Barnes dragging one inside the 5, down to the 1. A gain of 37. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Asa Barnes, another grown man run. And it's 1st and goal to go. A C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Chargers go quick.
Love it.
In these quick situations, they like to hand it right back to the man who got him there. And they do. Barnes on the right side. He's going to go down for a loss of 1. Oh, man.
Yeah, what a run on first down.
He has had a lot of these physical runs. You know, we knew he was physical. Obviously, you knew he's physical throughout the regular season, but in the postseason, we have seen that physicality take somehow another step up. Westview, they go twins to the left.
10 seconds.
Yes, Solo man to the right. Don't have to run another play. Joy in motion. They would like to. Another handoff to Barnes. Barnes goes in untouched. Flag comes flying. It's right at the line of scrimmage. It could be either one. It's thrown right at the line of scrimmage, not in either team's backfield.
Yep. Maybe they were lined up all sides.
Nope, false start.
Oh, dang.
Oh, man. Procedure penalty on Westview again. Wipes off a touchdown. Had a few of those last week. So with 3 seconds left, the clock will start on the whistle.
Yeah, and the further you go into the playoffs, the less
you want to see that.
Yeah.
The more impactful those become, the less you want to see it.
Yep.
So first quarter, that has taken over 45 minutes. It's not the longest first quarter we've had.
Yeah.
We had one that's been an hour 10. Well, clock should start.
Yep. Because he hasn't blown it in yet?
No, he blew it in. The play clock started. Guessing because it was technically a pre-snap penalty. All right, twins to the left. Same formation, 2nd and goal to go from the 6. A handoff to Barnes again. They're trying to feed him. Barnes lowers the shoulder, spins. He's in. Asa Barnes, a touchdown run from 6 yards out. A first response security services touchdown, and the Chargers lead 21-6 as the first quarter comes to a close.
Asa said, "Feed me," and he got it. Great set of runs by Asa Barnes. I tell you what, that stiff arm is something that I guarantee, one of our photographers has a picture
of. Whether it's Clinton Smith, Crystal Laney, shout out to all of them.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic at what they do.
Yes, I enjoy seeing them, and it feels like every week for the West Tennessee Facebook
it's one of
group.
Them.
Yeah.
It's either them or it's Emmett Sloan or Noah Smith.
Yeah, and they do a great job as well.
Flag comes out.
Westview's pointing at them, so we'll see.
Oh, delay a game on Melrose for shouting the...
Yeah, trying to get them the...
Yeah, whether you're clapping, whether you're saying hut, hike, whatever it is, a delay of game on Melrose. So here comes a 2-point try, heavy set. So it's 21-6. Westview will go for 2. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, no, this could be big here. You make this, and you're up 23-6.
Heavy to the right. Joy has a free lane to the outside, and he will waltz it in. 23-6. 2 8-point drives by Westview, and the Chargers lead 23-6 at the end of the first quarter of this quarterfinal matchup. Winner to the semifinals to play the winner of Covington and Dyersburg. On the other side, we have the second quarter here on the Sports 731 Network.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, Westview leads Melrose 23-6 at the end of the first quarter. Here are this quarterfinal matchup. Speaking of quarterfinals, thanks to our quarterfinal game day sponsors, ARS Roofing, First Community Bank, Luke's Diesel and Repair, and WK&T. Thank you for allowing us to keep providing you great coverage of Westview football and Westview athletics.
What a great year it's been, too.
Yeah, soccer's already won state.
Yep, cross-country's been lights out.
Finished top 3 in several.
Basketball's coming up, or basketball is here.
Basketball's here. We have, I know the schools that are playing don't have anyone left in football right now, or at least tonight. But there's teams playing tonight, and I'm like, it just doesn't feel right.
Yep.
Pratt on to kick off. This one booted inside the 10, and it's going to come back up, stalled in the air. Westview stays in their lanes, and a big hit down at the 30. Man, who laid the wood on that one? Tyler Dunphy again, the leading tackler in the playoffs coming into tonight.
Playing lights out. It's good to have him rolling like he is.
11:55 to go here in the half. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats as they trail by 17. 3-score game here at Hardy Graham.
Yeah, I thought so. They ran someone off.
Trips to the left, handoff to the right. That's going to be Banks. Banks outruns Finn Snyder, and a big hit by Miles Brown. Right at the 39, Miles Brown provides a hit stick to Reginald Banks. One of those where it's not you're down in the blink of an eye. It's one of those where you see the hit and then basically a spear into the dirt.
Yeah, last year whenever I was watching film, I was like, who is this number 3 that's laying the wood? And it's Miles Brown. He can hit you.
2nd and 1 now for the Wildcats. Still a positive gain for Melrose. Just a big hit towards the end of the run. Bunch trips on the left hash, and now all of them back up close to the line of scrimmage. Hefner goes for the fade ball again, and Miles Brown does a good job shielding. I believe that's Tavarco Walker, and just shields him off from getting back to the inside. No handwork, just good defensive route shadowing.
Yep.
It's 3rd and 1.
If you're the QB, though, you don't want to leave it on the inside whenever you're throwing that ball.
Yeah, get that one back towards the sideline, make your miss out of bounds to where Tavarco Jackson can get to it. 3rd and 1. In a spot where Melrose has been very good tonight on 3rd and 4th down.
Yep, you're exactly right about that.
Trips to the left side. Ball spotted on the right hash of the 39. Be a handoff to Banks. Banks has a big lane on the outside being chased down by Snyder. Somehow stays on his feet, this Banks, and he's going to get a huge chunk of yardage. He's going to have a gain of 22 on the play up to the 39 in Westview territory. Moves the sticks. Ball still on the right hash.
Yeah, that's almost to the point where you say, hey, take an extra 2 steps on the outside so you don't get beat on the outside.
Trips to the left again, single man to the right. Ball spotted on the 39 on the right hash. Hefner has Banks to the left in the backfield. A handoff to Banks. Banks has been the workhorse tonight. Banks is going to be spun around, then pushed forward, and forward progress will be called at the 35. Gain of 4, second down and 6 upcoming. 10:20 to go here in the first half. Ball on the 35.
I see how they're getting away with it. They don't have too many men in the huddle because not all the linemen go to the huddle. I was wondering why there was 12 and 13
and
people.
They don't have a lot of subs up front. Like looking at the roster, not a lot of guys in that 50s to 70s number range. So one of the thinner offensive line groups and defensive line groups, so might as well not have all of them come back. A handoff to the right side, new running back into the game for Melrose, finds his way to the outside, has enough for a first down before being slung out of bounds. That's Carlos Edwards the second as he runs and moves the sticks inside the 30 for the Wildcats. Asa Barnes in on the tackle.
Yeah, they may not have many or rotating many out, but they're doing a good job blocking tonight for the running back at least.
In each of the first 2 playoff games, Melrose has rushed for over 300 yards.
Super impressive.
Super impressive for a team that I don't believe eclipsed 200 in the regular season.
It's playoff ball. You need to run during the playoffs.
You find different aspects of your team in the postseason.
Yep.
First and 10. Hefner, he'll drop back to pass, scrambles out to his left, has to get rid of it, throws on the run, pops it over the middle, and no, it's picked off. Oh my gosh, deflected to Finn Snyder, Westview football.
Wow. CD didn't even realize it.
CD Dameron was diving down. Here's the replay. Thank you to Hawks Nest for the replay. Dameron bounces. Oh, it just falls into Finn Snyder's lap. Finn Snyder, his first interception of the year. It's an E&H refrigeration defensive stop. It bounced off of Dameron into the lap of Finn Snyder. Hey, and sometimes here in the quarterfinals in the postseason, you got to get 50-50 balls to bounce your way. And right there, oh boy, Finn Snyder, right place, right time, young man. Westview football in their own territory on the right hash of their own 28.
Great job, production team, man. That was fantastic. I didn't see it.
I thought it just fell under Dameron, and all of a sudden I see Finn Snyder running. Handoff to Barnes. Heavy dosage on the last drive. Barnes tripped up, falls forward up to the 34 before being downed. It's going to be a gain of 6, second down and 4. To make a postseason run, it requires skill and
some luck.
It requires luck. It goes that way.
Yep. No, and for a QB that only threw 3 picks during the season, he has 2 during the season.
Simpson over the middle and finds Brown. Brown has it past midfield. Brown, a burst of speed. Miles Brown, 66 yards to the house. Touchdown number 2 by number 3 tonight. First Response Security Services touchdown, and Westview an extra point away from being up 30-6.
Miles Brown would be a number 1 receiver on 99% of the teams. And
we talked about it. Any of these 3 receivers will be. A 66-yard strike.
Swinging gate look.
That's the Westview specialty on extra points. 8:52 to go here in the second quarter.
And what a first half for Miles Brown.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns already and an interception.
And a big hit.
I believe he has a tackle for loss tonight, too. Snap, hold, kick a little wobbly off the upright, and we'll stay at 29-6.
Yeah.
With that being said, we'll step aside for a 30-second break.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, where Miles Brown has had himself a first half, 2 touchdowns, the most recent being of 64 yards, and just outrunning the secondary.
Yeah, Melrose is a very good defense. They have 2 or 3 guys that have already been offered D1 scholarships. They have a couple guys who will get offered scholarships, and he left them in the dust.
Miles Brown has 2 touchdowns tonight. On the offensive side of the ball, that brings his total to the year to a team-leading 11 receiving touchdowns. He also has 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yep.
He also has, let's just throw that in there.
Yep.
He has 3 rushing touchdowns as well.
Yeah.
I believe.
Off a jet.
Yeah,
typically.
off of jet sweeps.
Yep.
Starting to mist a little bit here. Like you see the humidity in the air. It just looks like a misty rain.
I thought I was just sweaty.
Humidity will make you feel that way. Caught at the 10 on the return.
Come on.
In the middle. Melrose trying to get a big return. They get past the 30-yard line. Does Carlos Edwards. And away from the play, Tayshawn Walker loses his helmet. And they're going to get him out of the game for a play.
Yeah. Which, if you're Melrose, you're probably going to attack whoever they substitute in.
Well, Walker's already he's a secondary player.
Yeah.
He's come in on this nickel look tonight. Yeah, they have 11 out there, so I don't think Tayshawn Walker was staying in for this play in this set particularly. 1st and 10, ball on the 31. Hand off to Banks. Banks patient, and he's going to be dropped a few yards after the line of scrimmage. Falls forward to the 34. It'll be a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down and 7. And real quick, we're going to have a Melrose player down, so we're going to pause for a station ID. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union Sports Radio 94 FM and 1390 AM.
Yeah. Praying that the young man is okay.
And he's going to get up and walk.
Seems to be an ankle.
Yeah, it's a lower leg injury.
Yeah.
Being helped off the field, Montavious Townsend. So after a 21-7 lead at the end of the first quarter, Covington takes that same lead into the half. 29-6, Westview leads by 23. Handoff to the left side. Banks has a burst of speed around the tackle, and flags come flying. This one might be coming back. Banks can run. Would have had a 64-yard touchdown or a 66-yard touchdown of his own, and it's going to come back. If it's indeed on Melrose.
Looked like it was.
Holding on Melrose. This one's going to come back.
Brought a blitz off the opposite side, and, it's tough. If you call it to the right side, you look like a genius,
Yep.
and if you don't, then you got a man that...
Just one of those aggressive plays that didn't pay off.
Yep.
So each team has had a touchdown wiped off the board tonight. And so from the spot.
Well, the crowd's getting into
the
it
crowd's
tonight.
not happy.
Yeah.
Apologies for the brief silence. Don't want to risk anything. Don't have a true crowd mic out tonight, but still, it's going to be 2nd and long. Ball spotted back to the 26. It will be 2nd down and 15. Spread look, handoff to the right side, and a tackle for a loss on the first run of Lamarius Cooper. He goes backwards to the 23, a loss of 3. Makes it 3rd and 18. Which
now you can bring someone off the edge.
Now you can bring someone off the edge, but
or spy, because he is an athletic quarterback.
Melrose has found ways to get these big chunk plays on 3rd down. Still half the quarter to go, over half the quarter.
It's a bend but don't break defense. They've been really opportunistic, and some of it's been luck, but others been skill.
Westview shows pressure. They bring it. Hefner scrambling. He's going to go to the right side. Hefner is just going to get rid of it and goes out of bounds. Westview brought the house, played man-to-man, and boy, did it pay off as Hefner got happy feet and threw it away, brings up 4th down and long.
Yeah, he did a smart play, though. He made sure he got out of the tackle box to throw it away, and it went past the line of scrimmage.
See the punt team for the first time tonight. This is a spot you can't go for it on 4th and 18.
No, not at all.
You do get the ball at half, try to get a defensive stop.
Yep.
Then sandwich the halftime break with scores of your own and get back into this thing if you're Melrose. But C.D. Dameron may have his first opportunity of the night as he stands at his own 47-yard line.
Yeah, but guess who the punter is? Mr. Do-It-All for
Tavarco
Melrose.
Jackson. 10 on the play clock. High snap. Jackson quickly gets this one up. It's a high one, end over end. Dameron backs up to the 40, and Dameron's going to be dropped. They're going to give him no forward progress. He's going to be dropped at the 38. High punt, good coverage by Melrose, and that's the first time this year that we've seen Dameron catch a punt that hasn't been a fair caught and be dropped where he was standing.
Yeah, it was good hang time, and they did a good job running down the field. I thought maybe with the snap not being crisp, the punt may have been off, but he did a good job. He's an athletic kid.
So they do give him to the 39. 7:14 to go until the halftime break. First down and 10 to go for Westview, and E&H Refrigeration defensive stop just now that gets the offense back out to the field. Simpson, he's going to go shot play. Simpson, he's going to go over the middle of the field looking for Joy. And, Joy can't get it. Flag stays in the pocket. They're going to say it was out of reach of Dantes Joy. That was very close as Joy got pretty much tackled as the ball got there. It's one of those plays that Joy did hold up. I think they're going to deem it uncatchable, but still very.
If you're not being held on your hips, he gets there.
I think. Yeah,
I don't know if he catches it, but his hands touch
that ball.
He
gets
to it. Yeah,
I think his hands still almost touched it either way.
Yep.
And you see a little jawing between Joy and Dorian Party as they get back to the line of scrimmage. These two have been fun to watch all night as well. 2nd and 10.
Here comes some blitz, it looks like, unless they're calling it off.
Melrose, they've played a lot of man. I would not be shocked. Keemon Jones comes on pressure, and Barnes is going to be dropped from behind. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Dang. All right, come on. I don't think it was on purpose.
No, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Just trying to get out from the pile, and Barnes ended up rolling about 3 more yards forward. Best start to a defensive possession we've seen from Melrose. No yardage allowed. 3rd and 10 from where Westview started this drive on their own 39-yard line. Twins either side. Simpson drops back to pass. Pressure comes. They run a screen, and it's Asa Barnes.
Good job.
Asa Barnes prevents an interception, but a great job by Dario Jones to read that from the jump. And Westview, this is going to be their first 3 and out of the night. We'll force them to bring on the punt unit of Dantes Joy. So a recap of that drive. They missed the deep ball. Could have been pass interference. Was not called. And then they get Asa Barnes at the line of scrimmage. And they try to go to that screenplay that Dario Jones reads to perfection.
Yeah, he was back trotting. You thought maybe it'd be a 50-50, but it was in his hands. Good job by Asa by knocking it out.
Yeah, it was a great mix of pressure and staying home. Here we go. First punt of the night for Westview. First punt of the postseason for Dantes Joy. Snap, a little high. Joy corrals it. He's going to get this one low, end over end. Good roll, and it's going to take a Westview roll. It's going to get it right around the 30 for Dantes Joy this year. Coming into tonight, had 9 punts, averaging 32 yards per punt. That may have been the quickest drive of the season for Westview.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
That might have been the quickest drive of the season for this Charger team.
Now, if you're Melrose, you feel like you can get back into it. You're in a good spot. You know, you're at the, 33, maybe 30? Well, 34.
Yeah, 30, officially spot at the 33. So still 6:25 to go here in the first half. Melrose a chance to claw their way back into this one. They get the opening second half kickoff as well. Handoff to the right side, and it's going to be Corey Wells.
No.
They're going to get a horse collar tackle, I believe, on Corey Wells.
That's what they're going to call, but.
I think Corey Wells is going to get an explanation from the line judge. I think they said the hand got too high, so they do get a horse collar tackle on Wells. Into the game. That was Lamarius Cooper on the run again. It's a 15-yard penalty. One of those where the hand stayed a little bit too close to the neck, whether he got truly into the collar or not, close enough for the officials to call it. So it's going to be another first down tonight, gained by penalty. Seen a couple in favor of both teams.
For sure. Yeah, you got a touchdown that was wiped off earlier, and now you have that play.
Spread look, twins to either side, first down and 10 from the Melrose 48-yard line. Hefner bobbles a snap. He'll have to run it himself. Couples trying to get to the outside. Snyder trying to cut Hefner off. Hefner hesitates and then just pushes him back. Finn Snyder gets the tackle for loss back inside the 45.
Good job.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, good job with the closing speed. I wasn't quite sure if he was that athletic. He surprised me on that.
Jackson Couples was there chasing from the back, and then Snyder just stayed even playing, didn't get over aggressive on an angle, and that forced Hefner to hesitate. They're going to spot forward progress at the 44, so a loss of 4 makes it second down and 14. Trips to the right. Melrose getting deep into the play clock here. 7 seconds to go. Hefner.
Just one timeout left, though. You got to be careful.
Hefner, he'll roll out to his right. He's going to throw on the run. Does throw to his comeback route, and it's caught at the 50, and bobbled and dropped. Wide open on the comeback route looks to be Edwards, and it's just dropped. And it's going to be third down and 14.
Yeah, tough on the young man. He's probably looking down to make sure his feet were in. But, yeah, a drop.
And here comes this 6 DB look, this kind of nickel-style look that Coach Callens likes to call it.
Super athletic. I don't want to go as far as prevent, but definitely an athletic look.
Yeah, you have your 2 down interior linemen, which will be Couples and Hickman. Joy and Barnes come to the edges, and he leaves Snyder and Dunphy. Westview brings 4, and it's going to be Barnes and Joy. Barnes trying to give pressure, being chased. Snyder's going to get him for a sack! Finn Snyder! His defensive drive here, and Snyder gets up talking his talk. It's 4th and forever.
Forgive me, Snyder. I knew that you could tackle, but I did not realize that you could corral.
Adrenaline does things to people, and Finn Snyder is one of those people.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. You saw how Joy and Barnes on the side, they come to that little unique defensive front.
Yep.
And Coach Callens told me he wasn't going to spoil it for me tonight. Yeah. He told me there was something special, and I think that was a special defensive look. But you had Barnes giving pressure from the play side of Hefner.
Yep.
From the blind side, Dantes Joy coming, and then the pressure as forces Hefner to roll out to his right. Barnes chasing for the back, and here comes Finn Snyder poking free, reading it to protect it.
1,
and
delay a game.
Delay a game unless they're going to use their last timeout. I believe they are going to use their last timeout. They do get it in. Does Coach Morrow. So all 3 timeouts gone for Melrose. It's a R&R and Lindell Boutique timeout. We've already used our break this quarter, so we're going to stay right here. It is 4th down and 25. And big thanks to Finn Snyder for Westview as his handprints all over that defensive possession.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a highlight reel material right there. He did a great job on back-to-back plays of tackling them for loss, and especially against a super athletic quarterback. Watching him on film, there wasn't many guys who did this all year against him. So for him to be able to do it by himself, man, I'm impressed. So here they come back out.
Tavaro Jackson is the punter.
Last time he had really good hang time. We'll see if there's a return by C.D. Dameron. More of a line drive.
Yeah,
it looks like it's going to bounce.
Dameron's going to catch it off the bounce. Dameron up the sideline, back towards the middle of the field. Dameron, he's up, staying on his feet and falls forward.
Dang, yeah.
Just past the 45.
Shoestring hit, or he may have been gone. I think the coach went and talked to the band director and said, I want to hear you when they're on offense. Quickly lined up.
Yeah, here we go. And Simpson's going to go over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Brown. This is where Brown took a 66-yard pass to the house right at the down marker to gain. And they give him a fresh set of downs.
Got that bunch look here to the right.
Bunch look to the right side of the tackle. That bunch trips. It'll be a shovel pass to Barnes. Barnes cuts it back to the inside. He's inside the 40 and just gets tripped up by Keemon Jones.
Yeah, great job by Jones, because if not, Asa, I think, was smelling the end zone on that one.
So second down and going to be about 2 yards to go as Barnes gets it up to the 36-yard line. 36. They have to get to the 34. Simpson will draw back to pass. Second and short. Has Joy over the middle on the drag. Gets him. It's complete. And Joy end over end tackle inside the 30. He's up to the 28. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. First down.
Yeah, you know, this is a win-win on this drive here because it's taking up some time as well. And if you can eat up the clock and not give the ball back to them with a bunch of time left, then you can go into the second half still up big.
2:30 to go. Man in motion is Dameron from left to right. Simpson, he'll drop back to pass. Simpson steps up, throws a laser, and it's caught by Joy. Joy has it inside the 15. It's going to be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. And a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. It's good to see Joy catching these tough balls.
Gosh.
Saw a couple point-blank drops last week. But he has caught some lasers tonight from the ground.
Yeah, whatever it was last week, he's over it. He's catching everything right now.
So first and 10 from the 14. Hands off to Barnes on the right side. No, Simpson keeps it. Flag comes flying. Simpson will score for a touchdown as Simpson runs it in for a 14-yard touchdown strike, but laundry on the field. This one will probably be coming back. Holding on Westview, it does. So the second touchdown of the night wiped off. Would have been Simpson's third rushing touchdown of the year. And we haven't really seen Simpson keep those this year, so when all of a sudden you see Asa Barnes doesn't have the ball and you look up and Simpson's just scrambling, and you can see his reaction on the field. Puts the hands up, touchdown signal, and he's a little upset.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guarantee it. You read in the mesh point, and he saw something, he took off. And
so there were two holding calls. One was farther back in the backfield. They declined the first one. They declined the first one, take the one that adds more yardage, which is the usual thing to do.
For sure.
By Coach Morrow. So now it's going to be first down and 20 from the 24. Well, honestly, too, you can look at it as a bright side for Westview. Got a chance to take some more time off the clock and limit Melrose's chance of sandwiching the halftime break with touchdowns.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's a smart move, even if it's indirectly accounted for.
Dameron, left to right in motion. Simpson takes a snap. He's going to go fade route. He's looking for Brown, and Brown can't catch it. Another 50-50 ball, and Miles Brown tried to go over the top. Could not quite haul it in after getting hands on it. Second down and 20.
For sure. A foot higher, and I think he snags that one.
Maybe a little bit more leeway. The high safety in the cover one, Tavarco Jackson, was sitting over the top.
For sure.
And that's what you see a lot of the Memphis programs run, that kind of cover one man style. They will leave a safety so far back you can't even see him on huddle film.
Yeah, we call it man sky.
Swing route read perfectly by Melrose, and he's going to be dropped is Joy right around the 25 for a loss of 1. They're going to back him up to the 26, so a loss of 2. So third and 22 upcoming after Westview had a touchdown wiped off the board.
Yeah, it's tough. You want to overcome this, get these points.
Brown in motion. Simpson fakes it. He's going to go again for Joy, and overthrown again. Joy just couldn't get quite off the line, and Coach Matt McConnell not happy about it.
Yeah. Melrose got a break on that one. Joy was wide open.
I think it was good press coverage at the line of scrimmage that prevented the release of Dantes Joy.
For sure.
Good press by Dorian Party. So it's 4th down and 22. They can get the first down without scoring, but they have to get all the way to the 4.
Defense is confused. They got guys going on and off.
A false start on Westview. Man, Westview starting to have the penalty bug rear its ugly head here at the end of the first half. 96 seconds to go. In the first half, East Nashville trailing Milan 17-14 at halftime. We'll get you playoff scoreboard updates here at the break. Oh, it's going to be on Melrose. Illegal substitution. I saw the
late guy running off, yeah.
Yeah, Westview did not make a sub. That's not a rule in high school. You make What am I talking about?
Hey, we watch so much football. I totally
You watch so much football, and at each level the rules blend.
Yep.
Jet sweep to Joy on the right side. Joy,
Double
he's going to
pass.
throw it. Joy, and it's caught by Miles Brown. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my
Miles
gosh.
Brown sunned him. A 21-yard touchdown pass from Joy to Brown.
I like the call. I didn't love the throw, but I love the catch. Way to go, Miles Brown. This is your night, young man.
Miles Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And Dantes Joy, his 2nd, this time passing. Some fun trickeration. Do we see if they do it again? They do. Swinging gate, 2-point conversion as Barnes, he fell in. He got it. 37-6.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to come back. They have the athletes to do so, but you got to start thinking, how do I get these big chunk plays to get quick scores if you are Melrose? Yeah, I was wondering why he was kind of tippy-toeing down there, and then he pulled the ball up and threw it. Thank God Miles Brown is as athletic as he is, because it was a little low, but he was able to snag it and score.
So Westview, they lead 37-6 with a minute and a half to go until the half.
And that's the thing about this team. All 3 phases. They are dominant on all 3 phases. And anytime you try to get these big chunk plays, and the other team knows it, more of a likelihood to create turnovers as well. So it'll be interesting to see what they try to do with 90 seconds left. They've been able to run the ball, but you cannot do that here. You need to try to get a score and then also double dip and get a score after halftime as well, because you get the ball back.
Man, you knew they were going to go into the bag of tricks of this game. I didn't have a Dantes Joy touchdown pass to Miles Brown on my bingo card.
Well,
it's going to be a short one.
Yep, to the up back. He's running
up back, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Chargers at the 31-yard line. Let's see if Melrose can conjure something up with a minute 23 to go here in the first half.
I do know this. I bet there's some Westview fans, I'm not going to say their name, that are probably having fun right now in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
This has been something each party, Melrose and Westview, they've been having fun with one another and talking about this game all year long, and I guarantee one of them's probably –
One of them, yeah. There's
yeah. Yeah, interesting.
So 1st and 10 after the first Spawn Security Services touchdown from Joy to Brown. Oh, it's going to be spotted on the 32 and just drop pass over the middle as Hefner had his target in Christian Miller.
And as a sophomore, first year starting, coming, transferring here, your dad was a great quarterback, went to South Carolina, then eventually transferred to Tennessee Tech. You probably feel a little pressure, like I need to put the team on my back, and so some of these balls may be off because he's trying to force it.
Spread look, empty backfield, 5 wide for Hefner. 2nd and 10. Hefner throws quickly. He finds Miller this time. Miller, just the slickness of the wet turf.
Yeah, turf monster.
Aided by some moisture out there. Fog's getting heavier, maybe a little bit of rain coming down. No, it's not even raining. It's just everything's wet when the humidity is 100%. 3rd and 8.
Yep. This is that.
Westview still has 1 timeout.
Yeah.
They can – Melrose is going to take this thing as far down as possible.
For sure.
Kind of shocked head coach Matt McConnell didn't use it. He may use it after this play depending on the result. 5 wide again. Hefner, he'll drop back to pass. He's going to go deep for the out route, and it's overthrown. Don't even have to use a timeout.
Yep. Hey, now you have it in your pocket.
39 seconds left, and if you're Melrose, you have to punt. Like, you cannot give Westview
that
the ball on your own
Yep.
34-yard line.
Yep. Yep, here comes the punt team.
37-6, a 31-point margin here in the Chargers' favor.
Be interested to see if they can get set in time.
We're in running clock territory.
Yeah. See, I know you said 30. For some reason I thought it was 35, and it could be different.
Jackson will punt to the dangerous return man as Dameron. It's going to take a bounce out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Westview, if they want to try to do it, and you know they will. They have 1 timeout in their back pocket. With 33 seconds left, they will have to go 80 yards. A good punt by Jackson.
Yeah. No, he's a superb athlete.
Coffin cornered it a little bit.
Yeah. Kickoff specialist, punter, receiver, free safety.
Everything.
Yep.
See what the Chargers decide to do here. You know they can break a big play from anywhere.
Yeah.
Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson, soft count. Melrose brings pressure. Hands off to Barnes. Barnes tackled in the backfield. Gets his way to the line of scrimmage, and then a big hit. Gains a yard. And Westview doesn't seem to be too aggressive.
For sure. You throw them off guard, and if you're able to get a first down there, you can move it up, and then you take a shot.
Is trickeration an actual word?
I
just realized I tweeted Andy Eld that, which Westview's going to take it into the half. The Chargers will go into the locker room at halftime with a 31-point lead over Melrose, and it is all blue and gold here in Martin, Tennessee. We'll step aside for a 60-second break. On the other side, the halftime show here from Hardy Graham Stadium in the Winstead Real Estate Land Company broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
Celebrating 45 years in business, ENH Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give ENH Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. ENH Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
And back here on the Sports 731 Network, 37-6 at halftime. The Chargers lead here after the first 24 minutes of play. A big shout-out to our quarterfinal game day sponsors, ARS Roofing, First Community Bank. Apologies, I'll get that right on the first try one time. Luke's Diesel and Repair, and WK&T. Josh, what a first half from this Charger team. From the moment they stepped out of that locker room, they just knew it. Domination here in the first 24.
I tell you what, if you're traveling here from Memphis, you definitely know who Miles Brown is tonight.
Yep.
Miles Brown has had, this could have happened from C.D. Dameron. This could have happened from Joy. Joy's had a fantastic night. Asa Barnes. Any of these athletes could be having this standout night, and that's what makes Westview so difficult. Not to mention what they've been doing on defense as well. This quarterback has been playing lights out, and for a team that's averaging 43 points a game and only giving up 6.9 points a game, this is not the score I expected.
No, it's not at all. And just, man, oh, man, what a half it was. They have been in the backfield all night getting pressure on Thomas Hefner. This defense came out with an edge to him. You're watching Finn Snyder probably move the fast. And this is not saying Snyder is not an athlete at all. He is a tremendous football player at middle linebacker. But Dick Gunn, he's moving it like a step faster than he has all year.
Yeah, I agree. Hefner is what we're saying is Hefner is a fantastic quarterback, and so the closing speed is slightly different than some of the other athletes that he's gone against. And he's not only stepped up, he's exceeded my expectations, and that's coming from the lead tackler on the team.
Yeah, he has just been phenomenal. Simpson at half, these are unofficial stats, so bear with us. 12 of 20, 20 attempts, 12 of 20, 212 yards, and I think 3 touchdowns, I believe. Let's see here. He hit Miles Brown for 1. He hit Dantes for another. He got, let's see.
The other
touchdown.
two.
He had Miles Brown again, and then the last one was Dantes Joy to Miles Brown. Miles Brown has 3 first-half touchdowns.
No, he's playing lights out, and as I stated just a little while ago, any of these big-time athletes for Westview's offense, insert name.
Yeah, insert name. Miles Brown coming into tonight in the postseason, Josh, in the playoffs, only 2 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's how crazy this offense is.
That's how talented these two teams are.
Yeah. No.
It's just been a pure domination for the Chargers. We're going to go ahead and give you the scoring breakdown tonight after mentioning all that. With 9:51 to go in the first quarter, Simpson found Miles Brown for a 12-yard touchdown to make it 8-0 Westview. Simpson then hit Dantes Joy for a 6-yard touchdown to make it 15-0. And let's see, at the end of the first quarter, after a 6-minute drive, Hefner threw for a 5-yard touchdown to cut the lead to 15-6. And at the end of the first quarter, Asa Barnes powered it in from 6 yards out to make it 23-6 in Westview's favor. With 8:52 to go in the second quarter, Simpson hit Miles Brown for a 12-yard touchdown to make the lead 29-6. And then the last touchdown of the half, trickeration as Dantes Joy takes the handoff, found Miles Brown for a 21-yard touchdown pass as the Chargers lead Melrose 37-6 at halftime. With that being said, we're going to step aside for our first 3-minute break of this halftime show on the Sports 731 Network.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden. Martin.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8969.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-936-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Back here at the halftime break, it's Westview leading 37-6 over Melrose, and we got a replay for you here on that trickeration play for Westview's last touchdown. Joy takes the handoff on the jet sweep, holds up. He doesn't even set his feet. He just throws it on the jump, and then Brown goes over top and takes it. What a play. Oh, the trick play. What a play call by head coach Matt McConnell as well. Wonder how many times they worked on that one in practice.
Yeah, I guarantee they've been working on it probably the past few weeks in case they get into this type of position to where it's been stagnant within the box whenever you're that close. And, man, what a perfect time to call it.
Yeah, a great time to call that one as well. We're going to get you some halftime scores. Sorry, I've been enjoying some of the social media theatrics here tonight. Let's see. Yeah, that's a score. Jeez, people, I need updates. Here we go.
Yeah, if you have updates.
It's all Westview Melrose in the comments. Gosh, man, y'all are great. Centennial leads Centre County 31-24 at half. Actually, you know what? Walker sent me a text. I got this. Walker sent me a good updated text. Shout out Walker Ray. Let's see here. Covington leads Dyersburg 21-7 at half. Then the Centennial over Henry County 31-24. Huntington leads East Robertson 21-10. Milan leads East Nashville 17-14. Springfield and South Gibson. I believe Springfield just took the lead 7-0 over South Gibson to start the third quarter. And I believe that is all the updates we have. If we get a McKenzie-Richland update, we will get you that one. I believe that one was tied 7-7 last we looked.
Did you say the Huntington?
Yeah, Huntington's up by 2 scores.
Oh,
right now.
Well, hey, there you go.
USJ over PCA 24-0. That's a semifinal at the D2 level.
Yeah, their only loss came to South Gibson, right? I believe. Am I making that up?
Have they lost this year?
Yes, one time.
Dyer County.
Oh, yep.
It was 29-28.
Yep.
That one was.
Yep, they went for 2 and didn't get it. Yep.
Yeah. Halftime, McKenzie and Richland were tied at 14 apiece. As that is all your halftime scores we have for you right now. As got about 5 minutes until the second half starts, but you know there will be about 2 minutes added to that.
Yeah,
so
always.
We'll keep it right here. Josh, winner of this one gets the winner of Covington-Dyersburg. Could be a rematch of either one for Westview. If Melrose comes back, ain't over till it's over.
Yeah.
If Melrose comes back, it could be that. But right now, Covington leads 21-7. Had a great first quarter, kind of plateaued in the second. If Dyersburg can make this thing interesting, that one's going to get really fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it could be a close one. During the regular season, I almost said last year, Dyersburg had it close going into the third quarter, and then Covington pulled away. I thought maybe this would be a closer matchup going into the third quarter, but Dyersburg can score. They're a very physical team. Regardless, it'd be a fun one to see in the second half.
Score update, South Gibson and Springfield tied at 7 now. So that one's going to be good. A scoreless first half, finally getting some offense in the second half of that one. Props to Melrose, too. Like, their band has been fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I feel like they're always really good. Henry County has played them several years. It's been several years back, but we played them for a while, typically in the playoffs.
Josh, before we take this last break, adjustments for both teams in the halftime locker room.
I mean, good gravy. If you're Westview, there's not much you need to do. I think you're doing a great job throwing the ball. I think maybe running more consistent, keeping the ball away from them. They're going to try to stretch down the field. I'm surprised we haven't seen more fade routes. They've been kind of off cue whenever we're talking about Jackson and Hefner. And so they've been a little off cue tonight, but they're going to have to start striking.
Does Jackson have I don't think I've called Jackson's name on a catch tonight.
No, I don't believe you have. He's had an opportunity a couple times, but the ball hasn't been there. He's been open a couple times.
It has. For Westview, you want to stay aggressive.
Yeah.
Do not get complacent in this one. Melrose, they can put up points in bunches. They have multiple games this year where they put up 60 at a time, 60 in a game, and it's just been fast and quick for them.
Yeah, I always say if we could put up 37, they could put up 37. And right now, the point differential is 31. So you need to make sure that you stay aggressive on defense, that you're trying to score on every drive. A lot of people don't like that, but you're in the playoffs, and you do not want to go home. You do not want to stay home.
For Melrose as well, too, you got to find a way to keep Hefner from having to scramble for his life on designed set pocket passes.
Finn has been able to corral him whenever he's tried to move around. He had a couple of draws where he got some big chunk plays, but anytime it's been holding on to the ball to try to throw it downfield, he's been sacked.
And right now, it is all Westview. Still got about 2.5 minutes until the original clock. You know they are always going to add time. Trying to extend this out as long as possible.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Another big thank you to our game day sponsors, being ARS Roofing, First Community Bank, Luke's Diesel and Repair, and WKNT. Another big thank you to all of our other sponsors who help make these games possible, as Precision Auto Body, Weekly Ford Nissan, Tux Discount Sales, Premier Furniture, Extreme Custom / Midtown Motors, Crave Restaurant, who once again just, good, delicious pregame meal. Dynamics, healthy too. That's the one thing about healthy food. Sometimes it's not always tasting good. You go to Crave and you feel like you walk out of there getting something that's like 400, 600 calories.
Yep.
And you're full because it's loads of protein. It's good for you. And, man, it's healthy food that tastes phenomenal. Thank you to Crave once again. Dynamics Physical Therapy, West Tennessee Public Utilities, The Color Shop, Restoration, and West Tennessee Metals, L.I. Smith & Associates, and West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital. Thank you all for tuning in with us. We've had a great crowd here in Hardy Graham. We've also had a great viewage number here tonight on YouTube and Facebook. Stay tuned. We still have 24 minutes of football coming up as both teams start making their way out of the locker rooms to start warming up. The speech for Coach Morrow and his squad.
Yeah, it's going to be keep your head on. You play 4 quarters. Come out and forget it. We're 0-0 starting the third quarter. Forget about everything that happened. Let's make some big plays and see if we can cut this lead down.
3 minutes left in the third. Covington, they now lead 28-7.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to get a rematch.
Yeah.
Looks like
it does. It does feel that way. And you know what? Covington wants this. They want to come back here. They hate to use the word, but they were embarrassed last time they were here. They put up 20 points, but the last touchdown came.
The last 6 was with zeros on the clock.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's all it is. We have a quarterback comparison before we take our final break real quick. Graham Simpson, 11 of 21 for 218 yards and 3 touchdowns. Thomas Hefner, 4 of 13, 28 yards and 2 interceptions. Both are 3A Mr. Football semifinalists. The votes for people know who's going to win already. Not the voters, but the people who run it know who's going to win already. Those votes are due after Week 11. Nothing in the postseason can change that. But right now, Graham Simpson making his case. Well, we are going to take one last 3-minute break when we come back. Second half kickoff here on Sports 731 Network.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth where the Chargers lead 37-6 at halftime. Well, I hope you all grabbed your popcorn because the Westview Chargers lit it up in the first half as they lead by 31.
Yeah, you're not lying. They came out on all cylinders, and it was who is going to show up tonight, who is going to be the superstar. So far, Joy and Brown have put huge numbers up. They've been entertaining, and they've been hard to stop.
Dyersburg bounces back with a touchdown of their own. Lead cut back down to 14. It's 28-14.
How much time is left in that game?
Late third, right, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our first was a little bit longer.
Shout out to our producer, Mason Purdom, for providing us some updates. It's time for the second half. As Melrose, they will start with the football, as Thomas Hefner has really only thrown about 2 or 3 passes with his feet actually set tonight.
Yeah, for sure. No, Westview's done a good job of backside blitzing and just honestly collapsing the O-line.
And we haven't seen Reginald Banks in a minute.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, in the first quarter, he was great.
Yeah, great in the first quarter, early second. Did not call his name a lot at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I don't think he
I never saw anything that indicated that he was hurt. Pratt will angle this one. It's caught at the 23. On the return, up the middle and staying on his feet. And Melrose starts the half off with a good return by Edwards as Edwards works his way down inside the 40, almost to the 45, and they spot it at the 44. So Melrose, they will go right to left and start this drive on their own 44-yard line on the right hash.
Well, I should have known because you're always right, and I have been wrong so many times. But it is a running clock. For some reason, I swore I thought it was 35 points, but it is 30.
It's 30.
Yeah.
Handoff to the left side, and is that right? Oh, Finn Snyder, big hit.
Great fit.
With Dunphy at his feet. The 2 linebackers going crazy tonight. As Reginald Banks, there he was. But a better play by the 2 middle linebackers of Finn Snyder and Tyler Dunphy. Makes it 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, did a better job of scraping across. The guard wasn't able to get out there and block, and, he said hello.
2 receivers either side. Hefner throws quick to the out route and almost picked off by Miles Brown. Falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Miles Brown already has 3 touchdowns tonight. That would have been his 2nd interception. Yeah. And that would have doubled up Hefner's season totals of interception coming into tonight.
Yeah, for sure. He read that one.
And here comes the special formation, as I will deem it, with Joy. And this will be Tayshawn Walker coming in to take Barnes' spot over the top. So Joy and Barnes will be the edge rushers with Hickman and Couples going to the interior. No officially down linemen in a sprinter stance are all 4.
Yeah, we called this a prowl defense.
Yeah, prowl defense on the way. Barnes got off the edge. Hefner, he's going to go down. Hefner gains a yard, but it's going to be 4th and 9. Great pressure by those front 4 of Asa Barnes, Drake Hickman, Jackson Couples, and Dantes Joy to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, great job. I do like that. I like the prowl defense on 3rd down because it does limit that play.
The amount of athletes you just have on the field, and Melrose has to go for this. It's it's 37-6. You're down by 31. Any chance in this game, you have to go for this.
Yeah,
try to convert.
Yeah, it's the enemy's the clock right now,
and it's running.
Yep.
If you were to score on this drive, it would stop until the score got back to 30. 5 wide. Westview brings some pressure. Barnes off the edge, and Asa Barnes giving chase to Hefner, and Hefner's going to go down. Westview forces a turnover on downs to start the second half. An E&H Refrigeration defensive stop. Asa Barnes and Dantes Joy have been great in that prowl set defense that Westview has introduced to us here tonight.
Yeah, I love seeing it. That is a very fun look. And you know what? Whenever you're up 37-6, a lot of these looks are going to be fun looks. But
it's a fun look regardless.
Yeah.
Like, you're bringing out your 2 interior linemen, which has been any rotation of people this year.
Yeah.
You're putting your fast edge rushers on the guards, and then you're bringing in 2 safeties to rush off the edge.
Yeah, and he went into his bag. The first time I saw the prowl defense was actually Tennessee against Florida State back in 1998 for the national championship.
Westview, best field position that they've had to start all night as they start on the Melrose 47. Toss to Barnes. Barnes on the right side, hit at the line of scrimmage, and I believe that's all he's going to get. Maybe a half-yard gain, but I believe it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10, Westview upcoming.
It is a lively one
here. This crowd is having fun tonight, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and the football is fun. You should have fun. This is a special team.
Bunch trips again to the right. 2nd down and 10. Reminder, Westview went 3 and out on their last offensive drive. Simpson fakes the throws on the run, hits route. Joy stays inbounds, and blocking the back's going to come out. Uh-oh, hang on. Holding on Westview. And Melrose not happy with it, obviously, but they're going to benefit.
Yeah.
I think that's Dario Jones who was the benefactor. And you walked this off from where it was called. Unless they've already backed it up 10. Yeah, they've already backed it up 10. 2nd and 20.
Well, the good thing also about running clock is it doesn't really matter.
No.
Yeah.
2 receivers to either side. 2nd down and 20. Melrose designs a blitz. Westview, quick screen, caught by Dameron. Dameron has a blocker in front. Dameron up the middle, past the 40. Little awkward fall on the tackle as he's going to be a yard shy. Dameron, little slow to Dameron's slow to get up.
Yeah, don't
he
want
got
that.
a little rolled up on. The clock will stop, and oh boy, not what you want to see. Dameron got tackled low in the way he fell and slipped, and he takes his helmet off. He's in some pain as the young man. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, hopefully have an update on Dameron.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, a great play on the screen by Dameron. Got Westview to a 3rd and 1 situation, but Dameron paid the price for it as he is still down on the far side at the numbers of the 40, being 10-2. So they're looking at the lower body. Coach McConnell and the trainers out there along with assistant coach Jake Sisk. Hopefully all is good with Dameron, and it's just a quick little stinger. Dameron's up on his feet. And he is going to hobble but walk off under his own power.
Yeah, he's such a strong young man. He's doing this to show his teammates he's okay, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But a great effort on the screen pass to get his team to a 3rd and 1 situation. Favoring that right leg. Able to weight bear as he walks. He's getting a little bit better as he walks towards, but he's wincing a little bit as he walks. Hope all is good. He's going to get evaluated. Hopefully we have a word and an update on Dameron. Covington now up 35-14. 3rd and 1. Tayshawn Walker into the game as Dameron's replacement. Simpson tries the hard count. Here comes Brown in motion. Hand off to Barnes. Barnes up the middle. Barnes has a first down. Asa Barnes has a blocker in front. Asa Barnes breaks another tackle. Barnes, grown man, running inside the 10. Asa Barnes moves the sticks with a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal to go. Flag comes flying after the play, and we see who this one's on. They're going to get Westview for maybe saying something at the end of the play. C.R. Wilson Lumber Supply red zone opportunity, which may be short-lived. Unsportsmanlike on Westview. Something was said at the end of that play, but still first down stands.
I think they're trying to limit pointing as well. I think he was pointing towards the end zone. I don't think he's pointing towards a player.
So 15 yards subtracted from that run. 1st and 10 now from the Melrose 23. Five minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dameron's getting looked at on the sideline on the trainer's table. Looks like they are looking at the ankle. Looks like he's going to get ankle taped. So you avoid a knee, which kind of was the fear with the way he fell.
Yep.
Not going to speculate on to what the true injury is, but he is getting that ankle taped, or maybe not taped, just the tape already cut off. And just looking at it, and yeah, we're going to get another roll of tape on there.
Yeah, regardless, I'd be okay with him just resting.
Yeah,
let's see you next week.
Next week. 1st and 10 from the 23. Simpson hands off to Barnes. Barnes cuts it back inside, falls forward. Just shy of the 15. Looks like they're going to give him to the 17. Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4.
Again, you have the clock on your side. It's going to continue to click. And as the time moves down, if you're Melrose right now, you got to be thinking, how do we get back into this game?
Yeah, first drive of the half for Westview. Walker in motion left to right. Another handoff to Barnes on the left side. Barnes, just good single tackling by Melrose on Barnes tonight, as Barnes will get to about the 15 and a half.
Yeah, Melrose, very athletic, good defense.
Barnes is hobbling a tiny bit. He's going to come out of the game for a minute. As Wells comes in, it'll be 3rd and 3. And here's what you want to avoid.
Yep.
You have a running clock. About 15 minutes of game time left.
And regardless of the score, it's been a physical game on both sides of the ball.
It has. Maybe just a tiny little roll as Barnes is walking back towards the edge of the sideline. Hand off to Wells. Wells bounces up the middle. Corey Wells, he has enough for the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and he will be inside the 10. Should be first and goal to go.
Yeah, it's fun to watch Corey run. I think he's a really good option to mix it up whenever Asa needs a break.
Dammer getting that ankle retape still on the trainer's table. Don't know if we will see him again tonight.
If I had a vote, and I don't, I'd say let's go ahead and set this guy down.
First and goal to go from the 9. And I believe they're going to get Westview on a false start. Simpson's pointing towards the defensive end.
Yeah, he looked like he flinched. I don't think he crossed.
And
here comes
our head official is going to get a quick word in. Corey Wells going to come out. Simpson orchestrating that. Oh, they're going to get Melrose again on a delay of game. So that's the second time tonight on the defensive side of the ball that Melrose has copied the cadence of Westview. And as a defense, you cannot do that.
Yep. You're exactly right. I saw that edge out there jumping. I guess, now he's trying to show that he claps regardless, I guess. Yeah.
Still.
A little too late.
That's the
rule.
signal call for Westview.
Yep.
You cannot mimic signals whether you're clapping, saying hut, it doesn't matter.
He's a big Kirby Smart fan.
Oh, gosh. Hand off to Barnes on the right side. Barnes cuts it back. Oh, Barnes took a hard shot. Melrose going low, and Barnes in pain. Barnes will be helped up. This has been a physical game.
Yeah, go ahead and get Corey back in.
That was a hard shot that Barnes took on the lower leg. And we are under the 30-second mark in the third quarter.
They could let it go.
No, they can't. No, they could, actually. No, they can't. It'd be a delay game.
Close.
About a second and a half separating. Handoff to Wells. Wells powers it up the middle. Corey Wells is in for a 3-yard touchdown. Corey Wells, another physical back for this Westview team. I know Asa Barnes is the guy, but sometimes when Corey Wells comes in and does that, it's 1A and 1B.
It is.
Corey Wells is such a physical runner. 3-yard first response security services touchdown.
No, it's rewarding to have him. It's rewarding to have Frame. They do this running back group is a special group. We talk all the time about the receiver group, and they deserve it. But this running back group is special as well.
End of the third quarter, pretty much. 14 seconds left. Kick by Pratt. Up and through.
Good to see him back on the positive note.
44-6. Chargers lead. 14 seconds left. We'll keep it right here real quick. Chargers dominating in this one.
Yeah, the score doesn't show it, but, man, there's been some big hits.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make sure to keep our guys upright and healthy for next week. You hate to call the game with a quarter left, but it's 44-6. It would take a miracle for a comeback. And with a running clock, it's almost impossible. So you want to make sure that your guys are healthy. They've been playing so hard on all three phases. But, man, Melrose is not giving up on big hits.
Oof. East Nashville has made this a 3-point game. 24-21, Milan leads. East Nashville by 3. We'll get you score updates here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, East Nashville, very talented team. But playing at Milan, I think that gives them a little bit of advantage. And if you listen to Coach earlier on the podcast, he said what? He said, I give home field advantage 3 points. Right now, he's holding true to that.
FRA leading Lausanne 42-14 in the fourth.
Hate it. Sorry, Tommy.
Jaguars from Southwind lead Collierville 42-21 at the 6A level. Pratt back onto the field to kick off.
A little
A
poocher.
short one. It'll bounce at the 30,
yep.
and Melrose is going to fall on it. Who was that went over the top? It was Alex Evans.
Yep.
Alex Evans trying to force that ball loose.
For sure. I don't blame him.
Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention, please. We have a loss. If you've lost your phone, go to the concession stand.
South Gibson still tied.
Go to the concession stand.
Hey, you know what? That's good for them. Springfield's been playing lights out.
And that will be the end of the fourth quarter. Force goes up, and this one all but in the hands of the Chargers. We step aside for a quick 60-second break.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we've got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to a Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Back here in the fourth quarter of the Sports 731 Network, and we have flipped ends of the field. Melrose takes it. Hefner looking around, trying to pass, has his feet set, pressure delayed in getting there. And he's going to go down! Drake Hickman gets the sack of Hefner. He goes down for a loss of 3, brings up second down and 13.
Tackle by number 58, Drake Hickman.
Glad to see Hickman part of the party. You know, he's been such a dominant force all season long, including the playoffs, and good to see him with the sack.
The ankle of Dammert is taped up, still looking at it. Barnes is back in at the safety spot. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. Handoff up the middle. And he's going to go down again. That's going to be Tyler Dunphy as he waits for the rest of the cavalry to arrive. Tyler Dunphy stops him at the line of scrimmage, brings up 3rd and 13. And real quick, before we resume this drive, we're going to pause for a station ID. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, Sports Radio 94 FM, 1390 AM. This defense has flown around tonight, and here in the fourth quarter in the early stages with a running clock have already forced a 3rd and 13 for this Melrose offense.
Yeah, no let up, and that's exactly what we talked about.
5 wide, empty backfield. Hefner takes a snap. He's looking around. Pressure's coming, and Hefner's going to evade it, get back to the line of scrimmage, and this Westview defense in containment mode forces the sack. It was Hickman getting pressure first. Dunphy stepped up to finish it off. This defense has played phenomenal here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a called spy or if he just knew what was going to happen, but that was a good job of him mirroring him and then closing in at the very last second. Well, let's see. Interesting. I mean, playing very physical on defense, so it surprises me. They're going to have to get set or call a timeout.
They've got eyes on the ankle of Dammert now. As this was Hefner who punted it. And it's going to be Miles Brown. Brown back deep to return, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
So here comes Westview's second best starting field position of the night.
1st and 10. On their own 38.
Running clock, and maybe we'll start seeing some people 7 subbing in.
I don't know if you just saw the interaction from Simpson and McConnell, but they moved the ball to the 37. It's a 1st and 10 from the 37. H Refrigeration defensive stop. I don't know if you just saw the interaction from McConnell and Simpson. I don't know if McConnell was shouting back, but, Simpson was very animated at something.
Yep.
But I think it's just one of those where he wants to keep going at it.
Yeah, for sure. No, he has that dog mentality, and you got to love it.
So Barnes was in on defense. It'll be Corey Wells to start this drive in the backfield. Two receivers to the right. Mountain look now with the wing back
heavy
to the
front.
left. Yeah, very heavy front. And we have Miles Brown here, and Westview may have been about to call a timeout. Simpson will snap it and hand it off to Wells. Little misdirection from Wells as Wells will be tackled at the line of scrimmage. And helmet comes flying off. Hands to the face.
Yep.
I believe that's Poston Essery. Poston's letting them know about it, and they're going to get Poston back. I believe that is Poston. And if his helmet was ripped off, he should be able to stay in the game.
Yep.
And I think that is Poston who got his helmet ripped off. Yeah. Essery, helmet gets ripped off. Face mask. First down, Westview.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's 44-6. You don't want your season to end like this, but you got to play within the rules.
Has not been a good night for the Wildcats.
Very talented team. There's still a lot of young players on this team, a lot of good sophomores, juniors. Looking down the roster, there's a couple guys that are obviously going to, one, potentially the UTM, and, a couple others that may not continue to go on to play on Saturdays, and that's okay. But that's not a good look. That's not something you want to do.
I said this after the Covington game.
Yep.
This is why you play a tough non-region.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You can talk about whether it was really tough, but right now, everyone that Westview played in non-region outside of, they only played 3 non-region games. Mace made it to the postseason. They were the reigning 1A champs.
Yep.
Marshall County, they were winning earlier, and they're set to go to the semifinals tonight.
Yep.
If they win, actually, no, I think Pearl, I don't know. Either way.
Yeah.
They were in the quarterfinals tonight, and then
Lausanne
made it to they played in the semifinals tonight.
Yep.
So this team played a tough non-region, and it has showed off here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson takes a snap. He will hand it off to Corey Wells. Corey finds a gap up the middle. He falls inside the red zone up to the 18-yard line. It'll be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity here for the Chargers.
Here comes Frame.
Keyshawn Frame. He's seen limited time in the backfield this year due to an elbow injury. Nashville Christian is headed back to the state championship game.
No surprise. They're a very talented team.
They beat TCA 41-7. Oof. So 2nd down and 6. We're already at the 5:45 mark in the 4th quarter. This is only Westview's 2nd drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, the benefit of having the running clock.
Simpson hands off the Frame. Frame has it on the left hand, trying to find the outside edge. Frame bounces back, I believe. Late hit. Whistle was already blown, and they'll let that one slide. Gets up 1 yard to the 17. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, interesting one. Yep.
See what the decision is here on 3rd and 5.
We haven't seen a jet tonight.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it passed. I
thought we've seen one other one, but it may have just been the pass.
Look, I've had head injuries. I'm not going to lie. So we may have. I just don't remember it. The pass for sure.
With 3 on the play clock, Simpson takes a snap, hands it off the Frame. No, Simpson keeps it on the keeper, makes a man miss. Simpson back inside after the block, and then just goes down. It'll be 1st and goal to go inside the 10. Simpson, with his legs, gets a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company 1st down as he goes down on the 7. 1st and goal to go.
Yeah, made a couple guys miss and could have probably gotten 1 more yard, but he did the smart thing, just get down.
Yeah, he wanted to score.
Yes.
So
all right, they brought Wells back in.
Yeah, they brought Wells back in. They're just going to rotate it right now. See Dameron talking to his dad on the sideline. Both of them laughing a little bit.
Good. That's definitely what you want to see.
Well, Clint and Tori have raised a great young man.
Yep. Superb athlete for sure.
Shovel to Wells. Wells trying to find the outside. Tripped up in the backfield, then goes down at the 14. Loss of 7. Wonder if Westview throws it 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, I don't know. I may kick a field goal here, to be honest, just to do it.
Reminder, we'll have our Town and Country dry cleaners post-game interview with head coach Matt McConnell at the end of the game. As Westview, they lead by 38. Eight on the play clock. Bunch trips to the right tackle. Toss underneath to Joy. Joy trying to find the outside edge. Dantes Joy puts the cherry on top of this one from 14 yards out.
Looks like a flag on the 10.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, that was good. I didn't see the hold or the block in the back, whatever they're calling. If so, it was behind.
Oh, man. One more wouldn't have hurt.
For sure. But, at the end of the day, it's fine. The clock is still running.
Yeah, clock's still going to run. They're going to call block in the back, it looked like. Yeah. We had a game against Oxford High School my sophomore year where we were up by, I think, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And we had the ball with under a minute. We had the ball with 2 minutes left. Our coach said, hold everyone. Literally hold everyone. It was second down.
Yeah.
And our quarterback gained 70 yards, ran about 150 to get there.
Wow.
And it came all back because on film, all 5 of our offensive linemen went and tackled somebody on the defense.
Wow.
Oh, we're in victory formation.
Wow.
All
right. Hey, that's not cool.
Little shoving going on up front, and Simpson's going to go in and pull his guys back.
I got you.
It'll be 3rd down. Wesley's going to take this one all the way down. The best formation in football. Melrose fans piling back to their bus. Props to them. They did what they said they were going to do. They showed up and showed out.
They did. Yeah, the band has been
Band
great.
Was good crowd following. And what a game this one was for the Chargers. The official's going to come in close. And, I think Melrose is going to take a timeout because they did not have anyone out there that needed to. I think we have a 30-second break still ready to roll. We're going to go ahead and take that when we come back. Victory formation.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Westview leads 44-6 with 48 seconds left. Melrose called a timeout because they didn't have the guys they wanted to out there.
Well,
more than likely going to get Westview Covington round 2 for the 2nd straight year. Victory formation. Simpson hops a few steps back, takes a knee. And let's see, they may not have to run another play. Our head official telling Simpson just to get down and get out of there. And, they're not going to have to run another play. The Westview Chargers back to the semifinals for the 2nd straight year. They will have a rematch with Covington, and they send Melrose walking back to Memphis.
Walking in Memphis.
44-6, your final score. All of our fans, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. The Chargers, they win 44-6 back in the semifinals. And this one is over. The Chargers win by 38. We're going to step aside for a break. When we come back, our Town and Country Home Dry Cleaners post-game interview with head coach Matt McConnell.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden. Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers!
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me get you. Oh, we can walk and talk. Coach, 44-6 win in the quarterfinals, one of the most anticipated ones of the year. Just talk about how your team performed, especially your defense.
What they do, man. These kids are special, I'm telling you. They play hard. They play together. It's a fun group to watch. They were determined. Probably the most I've ever seen them determined today. Mine was good. Come out and play a heck of a ball game.
Coach, a rematch with Covington next week. You've seen them already. Just talk about what that's like.
Man, it'll be like it always is. I mean, it'll be a good ball game. They got a good team. Coaches do a really good job. So we're going to enjoy this one, and then we'll go back to work tomorrow and get ready for them next week.
Business mindset, we love it. Coach, two more. Thank you for the interview. Good job tonight.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
We'll take another break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Your
business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-936-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers Athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and Galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we've got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street. right next to a Wood Fire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindale Boutique, where style meets fun.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Back here on the postgame show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. The Chargers win 44-6 in this quarterfinal matchup. Domination from the start from Westview. And Josh, they are moving on to the semifinals and have a date number 2 and 4 and fourth in the last 2 years with Covington.
Yeah, no, next Friday night, it's going to be a fun one. And as we stated, whenever we're down on the field before the game, you want to be playing and practicing during Thanksgiving. It is special for all the players and all the coaches and everyone affiliated with it. This is exciting to be able to have this opportunity. So next Friday night is going to be a fun one. You can expect that Covington's coming in on an edge because they got embarrassed last time.
Yeah, and so this one's going to be fun next week, to say the least.
Yes.
But, man, tonight was fun to get to this.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, watching the film, you know, I told my wife, Morgan, I was like, man, this team, you know, they're loaded. They have a lot of studs, and it will be interesting to see how we matched up, and we matched up.
Let's go ahead and give you some score updates before we sign off on the night. Let's see here. McKenzie beats Richland on a last-second field goal, 24-21. Covington beats Dyersburg 42-21, and we will have a rematch. And sorry, let me get back to that here real quick. As National Christian beats TCA 41-7. Those are all the finals that we have right now. Stay tuned to social media. We'll have our Sports 731 Network games final posted later. Milan's on their way to beating East Nashville. I believe Huntington's on their way to beating East Robertson as well. Josh, any final thoughts before we sign off tonight?
Way to go, West Tennessee. You know, there's a couple matchups that I was a little shocked to see. You know, East Nashville, East Robertson, these are good teams. And so, you know, we're well represented. This Westview team, I tell you what, next week it'll be someone else. You had Joy and Brown this week step up huge. Next week it could be Asa. It could be who knows? So it's going to be exciting.
Got your choice of a Lambo or a Ferrari next week. Westview versus Covington. Milan hosting Huntington.
It's a fun one. Hey, but if you can't be there, guess what? You can
watch
it.
You can watch them here on the Sports 731 Network as a whole. Good Friday semi-final football next week will be fun. Before we sign off, I want to give a huge thanks to our production team, a huge thanks to all our sponsors, our game day sponsors, especially ARS Roofing, First Community Bank, Luke's Diesel and Repair, and WKNT. For myself, Jared Davidson, my color commentator, Josh Greer, my producer, Mason, and all of our production people. Thank you all for tuning in. Melrose, have a safe drive back down 45, back down 240 and I-40. Get back safely, and especially to you, Brandon Pete. God bless. Good night.